Oh, hell. Oh, hell. We are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. NASCAR is officially starting the round of 12 today in New Hampshire. See, we've got Jim France burner account here with a hot question right already off of the top of the dome. He wants to know, where is it? Jim France, you stick around. Francie Pants, you stick around. It's going to be a very fun day today. We're going to do our who's going to get the caution sweepstakes. Who's going to get the caution sweepstakes? We're going to have that going on in the chat. So if you want to win, pack. You know how to win pack. But I'm very excited. We have a very beautiful day where the lobsters run free. And we love lobsters. I know I love lobsters. I look like a lobster kind of right now. Some may say I'm a little bit of a lobster. I was a big fan of the Amanda Show long ago. We loved it. But I want to dive right in before this race starts. Lee Diffie and our good pal Jeff Burton are on the screen right now. They're telling us a little bit about what to expect. I want to look all in to win. Of course, Jim France. Of course. We know Jim France wants Denny to win today here in the chat. But go ahead right now. If you want to get in the chat, let me know who's going to bring out a caution. Pick your driver. You can have up to 2 drivers. And if you're correct, I'm going to send you a pack of 1995 Upper Deck. It's value. It's unopened. I can open it for you here on the stream, or we can keep it closed. But $10 a shirt plus 500 aura. Okay, I want the Mario Kart frame on your wall. You can't have it, Jim. No, Joey Logano's leading this race. Let's start talking about this before we get started. If anybody's betting on this race, Ryan Blaney is the favorite right now, which I think is pretty fair. I think we all know that Ryan is kind of the big dog at Penske. I'm kind of a big dog specialist. I know who's big and who's not. Kind of the big dog specialist here. So I'm telling you, Ryan Blaney is definitely the big dog at Penske right now. Plus 320 on DraftKings to win. Joey Logano plus 500 to win this race. See, they don't have any faith. He's on the pole. If they're putting him at plus 500 over Blaney, they don't have any faith in this man. Okay? All right, Jim France says Hosabar. Thank you, Jim France. So we got Jim France on the board. First one to say who's going to bring out the caution. If he's correct, I'm just going to probably take the pack of cards and bring it to Jim France's house. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run it to his house. Say, here you go. Let's talk a little bit about playoff implications. Obviously, there's some drivers here that want to go ahead and seal the deal. They want to seal the deal. They want to push their chances forward because we have Kansas and the Roval coming up in this one. Round of 12, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, and on the bubble, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and Tyler Reddick. So big days. The 4 drivers that we need to be looking for today, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and Tyler Reddick. Those are the ones that I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled for. Okay, eyes peeled big for these guys. I wonder if they peeled any lobsters. That's kind of what I'm wanting to know. Win Denny Hamlin, you are my driver, says Melissa Fletcher. Melissa, I'll tell him. Denny, win. Melissa said so. I just told him, so that should help his chances. But as you can see here, we've got our telemetries on the side. We can check some numbers, laps led. You know what that is. We're also brought to you by NOS. Shout out to NOS. I'm a Papa Top. I like NOS. If you're a race fan and you don't drink NOS Energy, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's the way I say it. Scolby. What's up, S2? Welcome in. It is time for race cards, Christian. Welcome. We're about to watch them race. We're about to watch them go yum, shum, shum, yum, yum, shum, shum. That's what I'm excited for today. Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano. It's a Penske pole at the Magic Mile, and they call this track the Magic Mile. I find it funny because when I was a young lad, when I was a young boy, I grew up in a town. It was a small town called Bogalusa. and they called it the Magic City. There was nothing magical about it. It actually had a paper mill. It smelled really bad, and we were a lot of ghetto children. So I'm a product of that, and that is why I'm so fun to watch, and that's why we have a great time. So, taking a sip. They're talking about what the 5 team needs to do today. Let's talk about what Hendrick needs to do today. Let's talk about some odds, because I do want to say this. I really like – oh, Hanger fell down. Sorry, R.I.P. Hanger. I really like the fact that William Byron has faith. They have faith in William Byron. Plus 850 to win this race today. We all know that if Rudy Fugle and the boys are eating their burritos – they're going to perform well. Now, I don't really know how this will shake out because there's a lot of lobsters in New Hampshire, so big lobster country. Rudy Fugle and the boys kind of want their burritos. So I don't really know if a lobster burrito sounds good. If anyone in the chat thinks that a lobster burrito sounds good, let me know. And I'll take, I just personally don't think that it sounds good. But at plus 850, I might want to stick a fork in it. You know what I'm saying? You might want to stick a fork in it. But here we go. We're getting ready to start. Beautiful Toyota GR Supra leading the field. Kind of a sex symbol of a car, if we're being honest. Kind of a sex symbol of a car. And we've got Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, by the way. Hey, kind of manifested a Josh Berry top 10 for this race. But we are green racing in New Hampshire. Show 'em, boys. Let's go. Show 'em, boys. Yeah, I didn't think seafood burritos were good. Joey Logano is going to go ahead and take the lead out for this one. Josh Berry right behind him. Here comes Ryan Blaney up. We're about to see him go 4 wide, boys and girls. Here we go. And they're racing down the track. Look at him go. It's a little bit different than Bristol last weekend, but hey, we'll take it. Josh Berry gets an easy lead up into second now, and we have got Joey Logano just kind of setting the pace for the rest of the boys. 4 wide now, though, between Reddick, Blaney, and it looks to be Byron and Chase Elliott? What? No, not Chase Elliott. That's Tyler Reddick. And Carson Hocevar, here he comes. In 4th right now, Carson Hocevar is 4th. By the way, go ahead and let me know right now who's going to cause the caution. If you guess correctly, you will get a free 1995 pack of Upper Deck Series 2. We did this at the Bristol night race, so if you were here for that, you know what I'm talking about. All right, we're running down now. Hocevar already up into, looks like P3, trying to get the edge out on William Byron here. Here we go. Cody says Bubba is going to win. Okay, very early in this race. We will see. I'm going to Walmart. Racing Road, I'm actually good but I would say bring back KC Masterpiece Lay's barbecue chips. If they have any KC Masterpiece Lay's barbecue chips, bring those back for the chat. Can we get some chips in chat? Chips in chat. Man, just kind of taking a look right now at where this is at. Logano did get a decent restart, man. And I don't know, this could be the thing about this race, guys. This is a big, make sure you get the NOS. Get the NOS energy. All right, S2 says Larson. We got it. S2 says Larson. Logano still leading the charge. Josh Berry, Carson Hocevar, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, and Shane Van Gisbergen round out the top 6. What? Shane Van Gisbergen, what are you doing up there, dude? He's not supposed to be up here. He's not an oval guy. All right, Owen Me Money says Blaney. All right, Blaney got you down. That would be tough for everyone that is bet on Blaney today. Would be a tough time. All right, Cody says Bubba. Cody, didn't you just say Bubba's going to win, and now you're saying Bubba's going to cause a caution? He's going to be the caution guy? It's a bold strategy, but I like it. I like it. Because if there's one guy that we know can do well at this track, it is Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace has shown his prowess. Bubba Wallace, you know he wants some lobster, dude. Bubba wants to hold the lobster. I have money on Bubba this week, by the way, too. Just letting it be known, I would like to see a Bubba Wallace win today, but I am also self-invested. Drinking water. I can't say that owing me money. I will never say that. No, it's NOS, dude. It's NOS energy drink. That's the only energy drink that is allowed. It's the only energy drink allowed here is NOS energy drink. You go to the store, you buy the NOS energy drink, and you drink it. Look at Josh Berry running in P2 right now. I told everybody on Motorsport Report, I told you all, I said bet on Josh Berry for a top 10 in this race. Now, I know we have a long race to go, but you could have got him at plus 150. You could have got Josh Berry at plus 150 this week, and here you are. Now he was like minus 140 to start the race. What were you doing? I'm trying to give you money. I'm trying. You have money on an SVG top 10? Oh, and that's wild, dude. You're wild. I like you, though. I like that strategy. All right, checking out the chat to see if there's anybody else that wants to get on. Who's going to cause the first caution of this race today? Right now, I've got Jim France has got Hocevar. S2 has Larson. OME Money says Blaney. Cody says Bubba. But he also wants Bubba to win the race. Not bad. Not bad. Racing Road says 43 Legacy Motor Club. You can't just bet. You can't. Okay, well, that is two drivers. So did you just take the two drivers to cause a caution, Racing Road? He kind of a trendsetter here in the chat. Good one, Jim France. I like that one. All right, so Racing Road is going to take Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek to cause the first caution. All right, we got it written down. The Legacy Boys, as Lee Diffie likes to say. The Legacy Boys. These low bank ovals he's been doing well on. He's trying. I will say SVG is trying, but he is nowhere to be found inside of the top 10 right now. Unless I'm just, oh, no, I forgot. They do like the half at 5. They do the flip at 5. He is 7th. Shane Van Gisbergen is currently running 7th. Alex Bowman 8th. Chastain 9th. And 10th, Michael McDowell. Is this kind of a road dude's oval? Could this be a road guy's oval? Guys? I think this could be a road guy's. All right, Christian, I've got you down for Kyle Busch. Christian takes Kyle Busch. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of a road dog's oval a little bit. I could see that. I could see how. Martinsville's definitely. We have a theory, and I can't wait. We'll also be doing the live for Martinsville too. But I have a theory that if your dad is a businessman, you will win at Martinsville. So that could be said for almost anybody. My father was not a businessman. He was a blue-collar oil drummer. So he will not win at Martinsville. But if your dad is a businessman, you could win at Martinsville. There is a theory. Go back and look at the drivers that have won and look at what their dads have done. I'm telling you. It's a real thing. Now, here at the Magic Mile, I'm not so sure. But one guy that I am hoping that does well today is currently sitting in P19, and that's Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece has been known to rip top here in the Wheeling Modified Tour, the Wheeling. I kind of think it should be the ZZ Top Tour because the cars kind of remind me of what the cars look like on the ZZ Top music videos. If you've ever seen them, you know what I'm talking about. If not, But Ryan Preece is somebody I've got down for a top 10 today. His odds were looking pretty good, too. All right, SVG and Dingo up there. Trying to catch up in the chat. NASCAR struck down the unofficial live stream again, so I have returned. Welcome, Possum. Good to see you. Welcome back. They're just funneling everybody to me. That's what's happening right now. They're trying to tell you where to go, and you're listening. So welcome back. All right, all the ringers are near the front. You got Allmendinger, McDowell. I was hoping that we had more drivers that last name rhymed with ringer. That would have been great, but we do have Allmendinger. So, yeah, it is kind of a road dog's oval, I would say. I think we've kind of cracked the case on that one today. The predecessor. Okay. The predecessor? I don't know. My eyes are not working right. Obviously, you can tell I'm a little nasally this weekend. The allergy season is upon us. A little nasally today. If SVG wins the race where he was at Bristol. Huh? All the ringers are near the front. So I'm looking right now. We got Logano, not a ringer. Barry, not a ringer. Hocevar, he likes to ring necks, tries to. Number 4, we've got William Byron. In 5th, we've got Blaney. 6th, we've got Reddick. I am really blown away at Shane Van Gisbergen. But also, too, think about this, guys. The pressure is off. All right, Jim France says Priest. All right, Priest. You like Priest? That's good to know. That's good to know. Are you choosing Priest to cause a caution? If you're in the chat right now and you want to get in on this, we got to start getting a thing because the chat's starting to get wild. So we need to get a thing in here so that we'll know if you want in. So press the number 1. You have to type the number 1 and then write your driver who's going to cause a caution to enter into this contest. And that's right. And right now we've got Jim France has Hocevar. S2 has Larson. OME Money says Blaney. Cody says Bubba. We have Racing Road says the Legacy Boys. So he's got Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek. So he's kind of got bases covered. And then we have Christian says Kyle Busch will cause the first caution. No, I agree. I don't think Priest is going to cause a caution in this one. I think he's going to be calm, cool, and collected today. Joey Logano, Josh Berry, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron currently round out your top 5. Tyler Reddick, Shane Van Gisbergen, Alex Bowman, Michael McDowell, and Ross Chastain make up the top 10 currently. And then from behind there, who gives a shit? We're waiting to see what's going to happen. Josh Berry just hit the fastest lap of the race, though. So that makes me immediately want to go look at odds. So let's go take a gander right now. Josh Berry is currently 14-1 to win this race, and I'm about to throw a stab at it. We're darting it. Josh Berry 14-1 is about to get bet on live because I'm telling you, the pressure's off of this man. If you missed the top 10, you missed your security blanket. But I'm just telling you, number 1, I just got Hocevar and Danica. Okay. All right, so we'll put Hocevar and Danica to cause a caution. Thank you, Jim France burner account. We got you. It's good to have Jim France here in the building today. Great guy. All right. Going to take a gander now. Oh, shit. I just saw 21 hours ago Chase Elliott posted this photo. Jeff Gluck posted that Chase Elliott has a mustache. He's going to win today. What are his odds? 30-1. 30-1 Chase Elliott. He's got a mustache. He's going to win, dude. He's going to win. He's going to win. I'm betting on it right now. Chase Elliott has a mustache. He's going to win. I have to tweet that. He's going to win. Chase Elliott's coming for the win. He's got a mustache. And if anybody asks you, why does Chase think Chase Elliott's going to win the race? He's got a fucking mustache. He brought his mustache back. Let's see what he's doing. He's not pleased with his qualifying result. He's going to make up for it. He's going to find a way. He's got a mustache, dude. I invest heavily in mustache champions on the racetrack. I am one myself. I'm just not at the racetrack. But they know what's up. We have a mustache championship. Who's going to win it? Logano, Berry, Blaney, Byron, Hocevar round out your top 5. Shane Van Gisbergen holding strong in P6. Reddick 7th, Bowman 8th, McDowell 9th, and Chastain currently 10th. Any big movers coming up? I will be both happy and pissed if Berry wins today because how are you going to finish last in every playoff race just to win the first race? Because that is just the law of nature. Anytime you've got this immense pressure, and there's some guys that can thrive really well in pressure, and then there's some people that don't. Where are my mods? I don't have any mods, Jim France. I'm a one-man show. I'm just here. I'm just trying to make it work. But anytime you've got this pressure built on you, there are some people that thrive in pressure, like me. And then there are other people that the pressure builds up. It gets a little too clunky for them. But then once that pressure's gone, they just flow, dude. And I'm telling you, Josh Berry is in prime position. He may just be one of those guys that just flows, now that he's got no pressure. So you got to have some people there massaging shoulders. So maybe the Wood brothers, they need to get a little less woodsy. They need to learn how to massage some shoulders a little bit more. And they could maybe still be in the playoffs today. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is Chase Elliott has a mustache. He's probably going to win. If you've got a mustache, you have a really good chance to win. I'm going to need the 23 team to get that car working better. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of time for that, though. We are only on lap 26 of 301, guys. So buckle up, strap in, share the stream. We're going to have fun today. Who's going to cause the first caution? I'm still waiting to see who's going to cause the first caution. I'm feeling a blanket win today. Who is Blanket, and why am I out of the woods on this one? Who the fuck is Blanket? I need to know. Is that like oh shit, we got a little bit of action. Kyle Larson tapping the ass of Ross Chastain. He said, get out the way, please. Here he comes, dude. Gave him a little ass tap. You know how I don't know if that was like a sportsmanship ass tap with the car. Oh shit, here comes Chastain. He's trying to give him a little ass tap now. We got Chastain and Larson kind of going at it right now on the track. I love watching them. Just kind of do a little flowing chess. It's a little flowing chess on the track. Application for Chase's Mart. You, Jim France. I am just honored that you would want to be a mod, dude. I'm honored that you'd want to be a moderator on this stream, Jim France. And you know what? I don't think there could be anyone else better. That was my autocorrect, not knowing that Blaney exists. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, who's Blanket, dude? Who is Blanket? Oh, shit. Okay. Some issues with Tyler Reddick right now. Brakes. 28 laps in, having some brake issues, sounds like, from... Okay. All right, so something to watch. Something to watch with the Toyotas right now, especially with 2311 Racing. Sounds like there's a little bit of issues here, but we can definitely tell that they're having a little bit of struggle. So Reddick seems to be having a little bit of struggle here. Yeah, nobody likes starting a race with brake issues, Jeff. I would say so. No one wants to start a race with brake issues. We got a lot of coverage on the Tyler Reddick car right now, the Tyler Reddick situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and pivot because this is a distraction time. This is distraction. They're trying to distract you away from the odds. So let's go look. Ryan Blaney is plus 220 on DraftKings right now. Logano plus 300. Christopher Bell plus 400. Hamlin plus 700. Byron is at plus 700. Larson plus 900. Chase Briscoe 12-1. Reddick at 12-1. I don't think Reddick at 12-1 is gonna look too lucrative for some people because of these brake issues that are happening. Phil, welcome aboard. Reddick having brake issues gave me PTSD from Pocono. Oh shit. It kind of be like that sometimes, you know, a little flashbang. Pow. But yeah, this is just turning out to be one of those New Hampshire lobster races. We got a really good run going on in the pack right now with Joey Logano. He's just going to try to get his laps let in, but Josh Berry is not falling out. Josh Berry is trying to stay up on that ass, and you got to give it to Josh Berry for staying up on that ass because we know he can. He's got his shoulders massaged now. Josh Berry is ready. He's locked in. He's just kind of trying to reel. He's kind of a fisherman. Josh Berry, a little bit of a fisherman today. Blaney sitting in third, 2 seconds back from the leader. Byron 4 seconds back. So now we're showing us some Joey Logano highlights that nobody asked for. But yeah, let's go back through right now. Currently on the caution giveaway, we got Hocevar for Jim France and Danica. Don't forget. S2 has Larson. OME Money says Blaney. Cody says Bubba. Racing Road took John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones. Christian says Kyle Busch. Let me know in the comments who is going to cause a caution, and you can win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. And we got a commercial on right now. We're looking at odds. I like Josh Berry at 14-1. He's a guy that I would say throw a little money on. Let's go look at the FanDuel live odds and see how things are shaking out over there, because FanDuel usually gives you a little more bang for your buck. Nope. They got Josh Berry at 8-1, so their live must be dialed in a little bit better. All right, Josh Berry at 9-1 right now on DraftKings. So I got him at 14-1. Hopefully everybody else was able to lock that in. I don't know. Enemies to Lovers Arc. Trying to catch up in the chat. Eric Jones. Phil, all right. Eric Jones has already been taken by Racing Road. He got the Legacy Boys. Racing Road decided to take the Legacy Boys. I think that was a really good strategy. You got a good 2-car team. Just take the team. Because you can have 2 drivers and win a pack, whoever causes the caution. So get in the chat, win a pack. I might rip a pack here in a bit. It's a little early to rip pack. It's a little early to rip pack today. The night race last week was very fun. Big shout out to everybody that's returning from the Bristol night race last week. And we will do this very similar to how we did last week. So as soon as the race ends, we'll roll back over here. We'll open up the phone lines. Call in. Tell us what you thought. They've got a commercial right now of a video game. We got the new NASCAR video games out. I want to go fire up the PS5. All right, so Kyle Busch has already been taken by Christian. Christian already has Kyle. Anybody else for Phil? Phil, if there's anyone else that you want, you let us know. But right now, I'm really looking. Yo, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you, Ryan. What's up, brother? Hey, who do you think is going to cause the first caution? That's what we're trying to figure out right now. Whoever guesses correctly gets a free pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. There's a lot of value in there. Welcome aboard. Rowdy is a good pick. He is a good pick. But we've already got him picked. So here we go. Look at this. Joey Logano coming up on some lap traffic. And guess who it is? It's John Hunter Nemechek. Josh Berry just stalking up on the high line right now. He's stalking. Let's see. Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace on next caution. All right, Amanda? No one said Logano, so I can take you for that one, but I do have Wallace already down. Cody's got Wallace. So, Amanda, I will log you for Logano. All right, so we got a John Hunter Nemechek, Joey Logano, Josh Berry sandwich going on right now on the racetrack. We've got Joey Logano just got around John Hunter Nemechek. Josh Berry's kind of stalking, trying to reel him in still. But Joey Logano is kind of running away with this thing right now. 41 laps in, 301 laps total. And we've got 30 to go in stage 1. Now, I feel like the restarts here are going to be fun. That's where we get 4 wide. We're going to see a little bit more of this action. All right, Phil, Ty Gibbs. Phil's on the board. Phil is on the board. I don't know. Amanda has Logano because Bubba is already taken. So I do know that. So Amanda has Logano locked down for caution. Anybody else in the chat can get in right now. Who's going to cause a caution? If you guess correctly, you get pack. So looking at right now, Logano, Berry, Blaney, Byron, Hocevar, Van Gisbergen still in 6th. So we're not seeing much movement at all right now, but Logano is coming up on lap traffic. So this is where things start to get interesting. Let's see what can happen. Let's see what can happen. All right, so Ryan Blaney's kind of getting up on the ass of Josh Berry right now. He's like, hey, if you ain't going to strike, I'm going to strike for you. Here comes Ryan Blaney, the big dog at Penske. Ryan Blaney's kind of the big dog at Penske. We all know this to be true. So here we go now. The Jones boys, that Jones boy really Jones and Legacy did not come to play today. They look like absolute dog shit. Josh Berry showing some struggle. Showing his struggle. Here comes Blaney on the inside. And Blaney is challenging Berry on the inside right now. Will he clear? Yes, he clears. Blaney now moves up to P2. Josh Berry in 3rd. Byron 4th. Hocevar 5th. We got some movement happening out here on the track, guys. Got a little bit of movement. Josh Berry, though, he's going to have to show a little bit more aggression if he wants to stay up in this fight because I do have Josh Berry for a top 10. I do think Josh Berry has what it takes to win here, but he's going to have to show a little more aggression. Somebody should have gave him a NOS energy this morning, dude. You got to take your NOS energy in the morning time. It's just, I like to call it a nice can of sunshine. Wakes you up. So now we've got Logano coming up on cold custard. Good old cold custard. The Kansas Miracle. Cold custard. There he is. Who remembers that race? What a time. Remember where were you at when Cole Custer went up on the high side at Kansas to take his first win? Where were you? I saw it. Joey Logano now getting on the inside. Cole Custer not wanting to give up that lap. He said, this is my lap, and I'm going to keep it. I want it, Kansas. All right, now he said, all right, I guess you can have it. There he goes. Blaney's coming in now to challenge as well. Wait, are you trying to tell me that no one's passing the car rate? It's New Hampshire. It's a magic mile. There's a lot of magic that can happen right now, Ryan. There's a lot of magical things that could happen right now. We're watching Ryan Blaney show that he's the big dog at Penske. He's trying to come up and challenge old Logano. Logano, he's got the fake mop top. I'm a real bald man. I don't have no fake hair up there. Ryan Blaney, he don't have no fake hair up there. Joey Logano kind of got some fake hair up there. You can say that about him. That is something that you can factually say. And here comes Blaney. We're going to see. Maybe if Joey Logano would just go bald like the rest of us, he would have like a 30 million second lead right now. But he doesn't. So Chase Elliott apparently not having a good time sitting in 21st. I think that's all going to turn around, though. He does have a mustache now. It is something to keep in our minds. Just saying, is something to keep in our minds. He has a mustache, okay? Yeah, got to keep the hat on. You keep the hat on, it keeps it strong. I'll keep the hat on because shout out to NOS Energy. Here we go. Okay, we got us a little sandwich coming on right now. Joey Logano on the inside of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. We had Ricky on the show this week on Motorsport Report. Here comes Blaney now. They're just going to go ahead and take the charge. Barry's just kind of hanging around like the third wheel. Barry's kind of the third wheel in this. He's just like, yeah. Like he's just, here I come. I feel like Josh Berry has secured himself to be a good third wheel in this race today. So the big Penske boys up top with Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. Here comes Josh Berry. He got around too. He's the third wheel. He's the third man. You got to have a good third man. What's up, Mel? Welcome aboard. Welcome in. Yeah, it is really good to see SVG, man. I mean, he's in P5 right now. Kind of a road dog's oval. Some may say this is kind of a road dog's oval. But we're taking a look right now. Blaney is all over the ass of Joey Logano. He's trying to blow that fake hair right off the top of his head. Here he comes on the outside. Let's see if he's going to get it. He's trying to challenge. Joey's not going to let him up. Now, we do know one thing. Joey Logano is a great defensive player. If he was a football player, he'd be a defensive player. He would play on the defense. Here comes Ryan Blaney trying to make a pass on the outside. Now he's going to try to dip inside. Let's see if he gets it. Here we go. We're going in. He's pushing on him. He's pushing on him early. Let's see if Joey Logano is going to give it to him. Joey Logano doesn't like to give anybody anything. So let's see if Blaney can just take it. Blaney's going to have to take it from him. We're watching a good little battle right now between teammates, Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano at the front. Logano's like, no, sir. No, sir. I glued my hair on my head. That's what he said. Here comes Ryan Blaney on the inside. Is he going to get it? Blaney should get it right here. He should get it right here. All right, he's got it. Ryan Blaney takes the lead. There we go. He's the big dog at Penske. We all knew he could. Now what's going to happen to third wheel Josh Berry? Now I want to know. Thank you, Phil. We appreciate it. We're just trying. We're just talking about what we're seeing. That's all I'm doing here. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Shane Van Gisbergen's in 5th. How am I seeing that? How is that real? How is that real life? William Byron in 4th. I can understand that. Josh Berry, we kind of predicted that. Logano and Blaney, we kind of knew that they were going to be there. How is Shane Van Gisbergen still in 5th? Whoa. I don't think anybody had this on the bingo card. And right now, I guarantee you the books are going to disrespect the shit out of him. And they are. He's 100-1 to win this race. You could bet on SVG right now. If you bet $100 on Shane Van Gisbergen to win this race and he won it, you'd win $100,000. That's how much disrespect they have on Shane Van Gisbergen, who's only 7 seconds behind the leader. Insane. A T. That's what we're seeing. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Josh Berry, William Byron, Shane Van Gisbergen, Carson Hocevar, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, and Michael McDowell make up your top 10 at the Magic Mile today. Bring out the dancing lobsters. That's what I want. Bring out the dancing lobsters. I wish I had a lobster today. You know, it's kind of a flub on my part that I didn't go out and get lobster. As the commercials are showing me IHOP commercials right now, I don't want to see IHOP commercials. I'm a Waffle House guy. I don't want to see IHOP. I understand Dale likes IHOP, Dale Jr. He likes IHOP. I get it. More of a Waffle House guy. That's just the way it goes. We've got Verizon on the front line. And here we are looking at Joey Logano's. That's not the front line. The big dog at Penske. If anybody's got a Verizon on their car, it should be Ryan Blaney. He's the big dog at Penske, and everyone knows it. That's it, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. I'm just trying to help everybody make a little bit of money today, dude. That's what we're here for. We want to have fun. We want to make money off of race cars. That's what we want. That's it. We want NOS Energy and Red Lobster, dude. Bring me NOS Energy and Lobsters. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. Okay? Look, we got Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott now trying to battle on Bubba Wallace back yonder. It's a back yonder battle. We got a back yonder battle going on the screen. Chase Elliott just takes the lead away. Sucked the air out of not Ryan Blaney. Sucked the air out of Bubba Wallace real bad though. Got him off his charge. Chase Elliott just running away with it now. Here we go. All right, so it's good to see some movement. We're seeing some forward progress. Chase Elliott has a mustache. He probably will win this race today because he has a mustache. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Josh Berry. Nothing's changed there. Josh Berry is the third wheel in this. We want NOS Energy and Red Lobster. Amen, brother. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. But no, this race, looking at some of these odds, we've got to refresh. Got to get a good refresh going on right now. We are coming up on the closing of stage 1 when they bring me back graphics on my television and they take away the Toyota sponsorship. All right, Life is Lit, says Josh Berry. No one's taken Berry yet. Okay. Life is Lit has Josh Berry. Let's see who wins. Who brings out the first caution in this one? 11 laps to go in stage 1. We're on lap 60 of 301, and Ryan Blaney and Josh Berry are leading this race. Logano has fallen. The glue is melting off the top of man's head. Logano has fallen. William Byron in 4th. Shane Van Gisbergen running P5. Incredible. Never would have had that one on the bingo card. Van Gisbergen is holding strong. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I may sprinkle a little bit on Shane Van Gisbergen. At least for a top. I mean, can we get a top 3? Can we get a top 3 for Shane Van Gisbergen? Oh, why don't they give us more to select from live? See, this is why I'm here. I'm trying to broaden the spectrum so that the books will give us more during a live race. All right, we got some action. We got some boys packed up right now. Carson Hocevar back here getting around Shane Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick, and the boys. Kyle Larson. They're all just trying to get around the lapped car that is John Hunter Nemechek. His car's running about as baggy as his pants this week. And that's just factual. My crack pick for the win is Cole Custer. That is a fat pipe. That is a Charlie Sheen pipe-sized pick. Oh, there's the caution. Who calls it? Cody Ware. No one selected Cody Ware for the first caution. No one. No one had Cody Ware being the main character of the first caution today. The board is still open. The board is still open. So while we have a caution now, let's go through. Jim France says Hocevar and Danica. S2 says Larson. OME Money has Blaney. Cody has Bubba. Racing Road has the Legacy Motor Club boys, which it's looking pretty good for Racing Road. The main character of that caution was Cody Ware. No one had Cody. You can now pick Cody Ware, though, if you would like. If you would like to, you can pick Cody Ware to cause the next caution, because we all know that once you cause a caution, your chances increase for you to cause another one. It is too easy. It was like the easiest pick of all time. Somebody could have done it. We love Arby's. We love a good Arby's roast beef sandwich and Cody Ware. Great kid, But sometimes cautions be cautioning. All right, Christian has Cody now as his second driver. Good pick, Christian. So Kyle Busch and Cody Ware to cause the caution for Christian. Jim France has Hocevar and Danica. S2 has Larson. OME Money says Blaney. Cody says Bubba. Racing Road has both John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones. Christian has Kyle Busch and Cody Ware. Amanda has Logano. Phil says Ty Gibbs. And Life is Lit has Barry. So anybody else in the chat that wants to get in on the action can win a pack. You can win a pack today. And there's a lot of value in those. I mean, look at some of these cards. Look at some of this value that I pulled out of these. There's a beautiful Rusty. Leg up, Rusty. That's a high sock Rusty. Hey, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. And every time you hit subscribe to this channel, you're going to see Dale pop up on the screen. Just a little added bonus. Dale will appear. So if you want Dale to appear, bring more people to subscribe to my channel. Look at this beautiful Dave Marcis. This could be yours today in a pack if you correctly guess who's going to cause the caution. It's the caution sweepstakes on the live stream. Look at this beautiful Lake Speed. Beautiful. All right, Amanda Elliott says Hamlin. So Logano and Hamlin now. There we go. Amanda's got both of her drivers on lock. She said those two would do it. There is no Dale. I just saw Dale. We just saw Dale. Anybody in the comments didn't see Dale appear here? Anyone would like to tell Jim France? Apparently his eyes are not accustomed. His spirituality levels have not reached to a heightened sense where he can see Dale. He's still clouded by the dark princes. We've got to help heal his mind. We've got to get some crystals out for Jim France. Crystals out for Jim France. We're going to help you. We're going to bring you back to peace, Jim. I'm searching. We're looking. We're trying to find it. We've got Amanda Elliott down for Hamlin as we reset from the caution out here in New Hampshire. No way, dude. Not me. I'm not the one. Look. So we'll read through it one more time for everybody that just might be joining us. Jim France burner account says Hocevar Danica is going to cause a caution. S2 says Larson causes it. OME Money says it's Blaney. Cody says Bubba. Racing Road has both the Legacy boys. Christian has Kyle Busch or Cody Ware. Amanda says Logano or Hamlin. Phil says Ty Gibbs. Life is Lit says Barry. And you can have two of those guys up there. Now let's go look at some more sweepstakes. Go take a look at some of these odds. I got Ryan Blaney at 2-1 right now to win this race. Logano at 4-1. I don't know if I want to touch that at this point. But you never know what Paul Wolf and the boys are going to cook up. Larson is a good one, too. And who's got Larson? S2 has Larson. So we'll see. So we will see. Josh Berry at 5-1 would not touch that with a 10-foot pole now, by the way. You could have had Josh Berry to win this race. I think it 30-1 or something early in the week. Would not want to touch that now. And when you look at the telemetries, I would have been a very shitty weatherman. I would have been a real bad weatherman. Here's my weatherman skills. That's what I would have done. That's why I dropped out of college. I couldn't do the green screen in media training. And they said we're going to have to give you an F. And I was like, fuck. So when they gave me an F, I just left and I never came back. That's what I did. And my life started, and here I am. So, Josh Berry! Ah! That's how I suspected you to sound. To win so bad, please, Josh Berry. You need the Josh Berry win. How much money did you put on Josh Berry to win? I am now concerned, and I am now invested in your story, Life is Lit. How much money do you have on Josh Berry to win today? Do you have your mortgage? Did you put your child's entire college fund on Josh Berry to win today? Did you put all the money in your bank account? Dude, he's got the itch, boy. Life is Lit got the itch for Berry, dude. He got the Berry itch. He's scratching the berry patch today. Looking at some of the banking, again, remember, kind of a Road Dogs oval. SVG running very surprisingly well at this track. So kind of a Road Dogs oval today. So keep that in mind as we are watching what unfolds here on the track in New Hampshire. Couple hundred, okay, that's kind of a school supplies fund. So Life is Lit has a school supplies fund. He's got an entire school supplies list, and I only can speak in terms of like how I see the world. Having a child, I know how much it costs for school supplies. So this is a school supplies fund of money that is on Josh Berry. So we would all like to see a Josh Berry win, but we're safe to know that Josh Berry will probably at least get a top 10 if he decides to continue being the third wheel of the Penske pack. But we're looking right now. I hate how NASCAR milks these fucking stages. We're going to have probably green, white, checkered on stage 1. Bleh. Is what it is. Half of Christmas hell, says Jim France burner account. I could agree. Well, hey, we don't want you to lose anymore. We want you to win. That's what we're here to do today is win. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, Joey Logano, William Byron, and Hocevar coming up on the restart. Here we go. We're back racing in New Hampshire. Oh, we got some widespread action going on here. Tyler Reddick trying to dip low. Hocevar now dipping low underneath Berry. Let's see if we get us a 4 wide here. I don't know if we're going to get us a 4 wide, but we got a lot of movement coming up on the outside line right now. Hocevar all over the ass of Josh Berry, now trying to dip in on the inside. William Byron coming up on the high side, going around to Logano. Oh, and now we're widening out. And there you go. Ryan Blaney takes your stage 1 win. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, William Byron, Josh Berry, Carson Hocevar, Kyle Larson, Shane Van Gisbergen, and they took the graphic away. But those are the guys that finished, and that's where they finished. In stage 1. And that's an honest review. I'm here to tell you what I'm seeing today. So far, only one caution in this race. The main character was Cody Ware. And now Christian says Cody Ware can cause it again to win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. The odds boards haven't opened to back up yet. But we're going to take a gander anyway. FanDuel's got them all locked down. Caesars, though. Caesars kind of has the meats right now. If Caesars was Arby's, they would have the meats. Let's take a gander. They got Ryan Blaney at plus 165, Kyle Larson at 5-1, Logano at 5-1, Byron at 5.5-1, Christopher Bell 6.5-1, Berry 6.5-1, Hamlin at 12-1 to win this race. What? We know he doesn't like lobsters, but he will entertain it. Tyler Reddick at 18-1. Hocevar 17-1. We're seeing a little bit of aggression out of Hocevar today, but we see that every week. Chase Briscoe at 20-1. Quiet guy. Chase Elliott 22-1. He's got a mustache. I think he can win. I know all great mustache men have won something in their life. And I know Chase Elliott won at Atlanta for the first time when he had a mustache. And I was like the only person that bet on him to win because no one else wanted to touch him at Atlanta. They're like, oh, it's his home track. He's not good there. He had a fucking mustache. If you grow the mustache out, you got better chances to win. It's guaranteed. It's just how racing works. And I know this. I know this well. Why is Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson on my television right now? Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. It's Lightning McQueen and someone that's not from the Cars universe on my screen right now. But it is the Wedding Crashers. We got to give them that. It's a great time. Caesars still has the odds open right now, which is why we love Caesars on a day like today. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've already taken Barry 14-1 live. I thought that was probably the best that we're going to see him. I do think I'm starting to think more and more that he may come out of this thing with a top 5 today. Because this is we just know. I mean, he's only had the one race here. He finished 3rd. We do know he can get it together, but Hendrick's got to get it together. Hendrick's got to get it together. Let's see if we have a live playoff bubble graphic. We need a live playoff bubble graphic. Going to the NASCAR site right now, looking at the – okay, this isn't live. So I'm going to have to wait for this to pop up on the screen for us to run through the playoff bubble today. Not an elimination race like Bristol was. The Roval will be an elimination race, and that will be very fun. I will be here for that as well. We'll be here for the rest of the NASCAR races this season right here on this channel. If you subscribe, you'll see a little Dale pop up here. Remember, I dropped out of college because I couldn't get the media training right with how I pointed at things. So don't blame me. Okay, talking a little bit about the car, Chase Elliott's car right now, it seems like it might have some good long-run speed. And that's what you want at New Hampshire. That's what we want to see here at New Hampshire. We want some good long-run speed. Now we're doing a graphic of the number 12 car. You know, I think it's pretty amazing that the number 12 car at Penske, Blaney is the first driver to ever bring the number 12 a championship at Penske. And I think that's a pretty cool stat. Not enough people do, though, apparently. Had to get a little pep in my step. If you can't tell, I'm very tired. I'm very tired today, if you can't tell. I love the Ross Chastain commercials of the Busch Light. Love a good Busch Light Ross Chastain commercial. Always fun. He pops up out of a tent out of a car. Very realistic. It could happen. Look it up on Twitter. I'm going to go on Twitter. We'll do something we haven't done. Okay, Joey Logano made this face. Joey Logano made this face today. Anytime he makes that face, you might be fucked. And I have some data. I have some data that I could go look up right now that could probably prove it to be true. But typically anytime Joey Logano makes a face like that, it could be a rough day. Now, if we could see how Paul Wolf's face looked, that could probably help me in my decision-making a little bit more. But usually anytime you see Joey Logano make that face, you know you may be fucked. That's kind of like his, I might win this look. That's the I might win this face of Joey Logano. If you see that, could be a bad day if you're not a Joey Logano fan. Could be a bad day for you. Could be a bad day for me. I don't want to see Joey Logano make that face because every time he makes it, he wins. Yes, that's the face, Jim. He smells his own fart. It's the look of smelling your own fart face. When Joey Logano has that, watch out. Watch out, because he's on a mission. Could be that time. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We're about to see what transpires here. But he's right up there in the hunt. Josh Berry's now in 4th. Hocevar in 5th. Byron 3rd. Joey Logano, smell your own fart face. Just saying. Getting ready for stage 2 right now. Got the onboard cam on Bubba Wallace. Lap 76 of 301. Dude, the fans in New Hampshire are getting down out there, dude. Dude, look at these guys. Look at these party animals out here. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. It's just, these party animals out here, they're going nuts. You got like one dude, he's got like 3 corn dogs in his hand. You know, there's a little kid, it's got like ketchup in their face. They're getting down out there, boy. It's true. It's true. They're moving. Larson's on the hunt. Larson's just chugga, toot, toot, if you're a fan of Major Payne. Shout out Major Payne, one of the best movies ever made of all time. I grew up on that film. It was a good film. So we're getting ready for the restart. And by the way, I did say, going into this weekend, I said this on Motorsport Report, I believe, Larson, we might not see Larson this long. We might not see Larson have these long of odds. I think he was like 8-1 before qualifying, if I'm not mistaken. All that matters is what is he right now. It's 5-1 on DraftKings. Ugh. 5-1 on Caesars. We're green flag racing in New Hampshire, though, boys. Here we go, down the line. Let's see what happens. Ryan Blaney's got a nice, clear lead out front. William Byron moves up into second. Logano and Byron now battling for the second position. We got some good two-wide racing going on behind there with Hocevar and Barry. Looks like we got Kyle Larson now moving up on that high line behind Barry as well. Who else is in the mix up here? That's Shane Van Gisbergen. There he is. Tyler Reddick now moving up into 8th. Bowman into 9th. McDowell rounding out the top 10. Got some three-ride racing going on back here with Ty Gibbs. So definitely got a lot of movement going on back in the back of the pack. Blaney with a nice clear lead out in front, though. Logano, Byron, Hocevar, Barry, Larson, Van Gisbergen, Reddick, Bowman, and Hamlin now rounding out the top 10. Ty Gibbs got good little movement going up on the inside. I love these restarts at New Hampshire, boy. They're beating and banging. They're running down the track. Hocevar now up in 4th. Barry 5th. Larson moving up to 6th. Van Gisbergen holding his ground in 7th. Now Van Gisbergen moving up into 6th. Larson in 7th. Van Gisbergen could be the new champion. He's holding him up. Look out now. Larson, Reddick. Behind there, Bell, McDowell, Gregson, Gibbs, and Chastain rounding out the top 15. Look at Gregson, dude. Where did you come from, Noah? Okay. Josh Berry now battling it out with what appears to be Shane Van Gisbergen. No, that's Shane Van Gisbergen, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick kind of grouped up in a nice little 4-pack, kind of a Wendy's 4-for-4, if you will. They're kind of all grouped up back there. He's in the jockey car. That's SVG in the jockey car. So we got some good movement. We got some good movement happening right now on the track. This is the kind of racing that we like to see. Josh Berry, though, getting the edge out right now on Shane Van Gisbergen. Kyle Larson and Tyler Reddick kind of battling. The Dirt Boys kind of battling it out right now. And Hamlin's just kind of back there. Oh, we got to caution. Berry spins. It's Josh Berry. Life is lit. Life is lit. I know you had a lot of money on Josh Berry to win. It's not over at all, but I also had you down as somebody that would win a pack if he calls a caution. And I think there may have been a little bit of confusion at the time, but I wrote you down as Josh Berry being the person that you said would bring out a caution, the main character of the caution. So there we go. R.I.P. Ryan. Kind of a dang-dangy. Sorry, Possum. Sorry, boys. Hey, the car's still in one piece. What are we freaking out about? I think if there's one thing we've learned about Josh Berry today, let's talk about this. Let's be very clear. I think Life is Lit may have he just like, home and now. He's out of the chat, probably. 6 feet from the edge. Life is lit. Are you okay? Are you with us? Life is lit. If you are still breathing, please grace us in the chat. Let us know you're okay. He might have just home and now. He might be on that. Life is lit may have just created himself. We're not sure. We don't know yet. Cannot report. Cannot say that he did that. But could be. Could be. Josh Berry, he did win a pack, though. If anybody knows where Life is Lit, you do have to claim your pack. You did say Josh Berry would be the main character of a caution. So Life is Lit. If you are here, you may have lost hundreds of dollars. Okay, he's here. He's here. He's okay. All right, you want a pack, though. You did win a pack because I had you down as Barry would cause a caution. So, see, I read that wrong. So, see, you're still a winner. So, see, things can still change. So, this is a good sign. This is a sign of things to come. Home and now. That cheers you up, Ryan? I love it, dude. I'll sing more Creed for you. But look, life is lit. You did win a pack. Yes, blink twice if you're still alive, says Jim France burner account. Jim France, he knows all about keeping things alive. Blink twice for us. Life is Lit is here. He says he's so fucked, but he is here. Do you claim this pack, Life is Lit? Do you want to claim this pack? Because if not, we're just gonna get reset. So you do have to say I will accept pack. You have to say, or you can just say AP in the chat if that's easier for you. We are under caution here, though. All right, we got some pit action. I'm gonna wait for the chat to catch up. We got some pit action going on right now. Looks like John Hunter Nemechek's coming in, and then they rip the camera right away from us once again. I wanted to watch pit stops, man. I wanted to watch pit stops. I need a full live feed at all times. We have to graduate to full live feed at all times. But I will say, Life is Lit. You won a pack. So you did win that. Let me know. Hit me up online at Garage Guy Chase on Instagram, X, or wherever. Let me know where to mail these to, and I'll mail them to you. It's a nice free pack. And because of that, because we've already cracked it, whether he claims it or not, I'm going to rip pack as we wait. As we wait to get started after that caution. I'm going to rip a little pack. Let's have a go. No one else looked like they were involved. It was just Josh Berry. So that's a good thing. Hey, is it the last time you ever bet? Whoa, what's the mic doing? It's going crazy on me. Because look, you won a pack, dude. I'm ripping a pack because you won a pack. Oh, wow, look at this. Could be a sign. I'm ripping a little pack right now. Look, got a nice Jeff Burton to start off our pack. It's a beautiful Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton's on the broadcast. Could be a sign. Could be a sign that everything's going to be okay. Life is Lit. Everything's going to be fine. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, look at that nice Greg Sacks. Big old sack of smiles. Look at him. Beautiful guy. Ooh, electric Bobby Labonte. This one's going in the collection. That's a thinking man's Bobby Labonte. That's a Plato Bobby Labonte. That's a Plato Labonte. He's pondering. Pondering Labonte. There we go. I got to sleeve that. That gets a premium sleeve immediately. This is immediate value right here. Anytime I get this. Thank you, Jim France. I know Jim France. Jim France is a fan of electric Bobby Labontes. I got a Pondering Labonte. Had to sleeve it. That's a Pondering Labonte, dude. And it's electric stamped. That's value. Let's keep going through the pack. We got a Did You Know Darrell Waltrip? I knew him. Ooh, and a holographic Davy Jones. Look at that holographic Davy Jones right there. That's a good one. Ooh, season debut Todd Bodine. Season debut Todd Bodine. That's a sign. Shout out to Tabasco. Keep it spicy. Ooh, we got a Joe Nemechek, Burger King Joe in the pack. Life is Lit. Look, I know that your life might be lit right now because of the Josh Berry thing, but hey, don't sweat it. A lot can happen in a race. Ooh, we got a John Andretti Kmart Little Caesars Classic. Beautiful car. Ooh, and then we got a Ward Burton. Shout out to Ward. And then a Robert Presley. To round it out. We're green flag racing in New Hampshire, though. Ryan Blaney's got the lead. William Byron and Logano battling. They're jockeying for second, if you will. Oh, we got a little hangout going on right now. 4 wide racing in New Hampshire. Here we go. This is what we live for, boys. Hocevar all up in the mix, up on the bumper of Joey Logano. Larson and Shane Van Gisbergen just dogging it out. Who is that coming up on the inside? It's Tyler Reddick. He said, hey, you guys want to fight? I'll take the spot. Ty Gibbs kind of in his own lane right now. You got Christopher Bell back there in 12th trying to jockey up for position. Chase Briscoe. We got Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott trying to get back in there. He's got a little tango action going on right now. A lot of movement, a lot of things happening, a lot of stuff going down. Here we go. How many packs left? We got a bunch of packs left. If anybody's in the chat, they want to guess who's going to bring out the caution, tell me the driver that brings out the next caution now in the chat so that you can get in this contest. Life is Lit and did not, I don't know if Life is Lit claimed it or not. If he did, he can get his pack. He won it. He said Barry brung out the caution. I might have misheard him, but I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. We got some good racing going on right now, though. Noah Gragson in the Cheese Sticks car back here behind Alex Bowman in a Cheese Sticks car. Love to see that. Anytime you got a good Cheese Sticks car on the track, I'm a fan of it. I like Cheese Sticks. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, William Byron, and Kyle Larson round out your top 5 right now on track. It's lap 91 of 301, and we're in stage 2 here at New Hampshire in the NASCAR Cup Series. Number 1, Hocevar or Danica. Those two can cause a caution. Guaranteed. Jim France has his bases covered. Here we go now. We got some good mid-pack racing going on. Oh, here we go. It's getting spicy. Ty Gibbs now with Noah Gragson. They're pushing, they're bumping, they're shoving. What's going to happen here? The Cheese Sticks car. There's a Cheese Sticks car causing trouble, causing a ruckus back here in the middle of the pack. Nice little monster sandwich with Christopher Bell and Noah Gragson. This is what we live for. We're digging in now. We're digging into it. Hey, you got it. Life is Lit. Get at me on X. Get at me on any of my social medias at Garage Guy Chase. Shoot me a DM, and I will get your address and mail you that pack. This pack belongs to you, brother. Who will the next pack belong to? What driver do you think causes the next caution? If you guess correctly, you win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. The first year NASCAR ever made Upper Deck cars. This is huge value I have for you right now. I spent hundreds of dollars on this box. This is value. Oh, we got some good back and forth going on right now. Denny Hamlin's just kind of stalking the situation, watching Chris Bell, Ty Gibbs, and Noah Gragson kind of beef it out. Hamlin's getting up on that ass now. He's saying, look, boy, if you ain't going to drive straight, let me show you. That's what he's doing right now. Here comes Denny Hamlin in the progressive number 11, trying to get some ground on the outside of Christopher Bell, currently running in 12th. Top 5, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, William Byron, and Larson. Chase Elliott currently sitting in 14th right now, battling it out with Keselowski in the back of the pack. Chase Elliott, if I'm Chase Elliott here, I'm following Denny Hamlin all throughout. I'm just going to swim with Denny. I'm going to swim with Denny because Denny knows how to chase a lobster, even though the lobsters are usually chasing him. We know that. Denny knows how to chase a lobster down. Chase Elliott now getting some big separation back there. But behind there, it looks like you've got Brad Kay and Ross Chastain at each other's side by side. Bubba Wallace now coming up on the high line. Love to see that. Denny Hamlin, though, putting on a good show, falling in line right now between Christopher Bell and what looks to be Ty Gibbs. Here comes Bubba Wallace in 17th on the Charger on the low end. Coming up on Ross Chastain, getting in the wall a little bit on him. Not in the wall, but on his inside wall. Ooh. They're slipping. They're sliding. Kind of like how it is with my fingers when I'm eating a lobster. God, I wish I had some lobster right now. There's nothing else that would be better than me having a lobster, just dipping some lobster right now while we're watching this race. That's what we said. We could get them. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Love to see that Life is Lit is here for pack. And if anybody else wants to get in on that action, who causes the next caution? Because right now it's getting dicey back here, boys and girls. It's getting dicey. It's funny how good Shane is today in the goofy-ass underwear car. Typically, anytime someone's got a goofy-ass paint scheme, it helps them. It helps to elevate their presence on the racetrack. Kind of like Noah Gragson in a Cheese Sticks car. Anytime you see Noah Gragson in a Cheese Sticks car, you know it's going to be a good day. That's what I like to say. That's the way I like to believe anyway. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, William Byron, and Kyle Larson round out your top 5. Alex Bowman, Shane Van Gisbergen, Tyler Reddick, McDowell, and Gragson rounding out the top 10. Noah Gragson's in the top 10 in a cheese sticks car. What the fuck is going on, boys and girls? Shane Van Gisbergen is running 7th at an oval, and Noah Gragson is in 10th in a cheese sticks car in New Hampshire. Who had this one on the card today? That's what I like to say is a good race. And we got a lot of it going down right now. Let's look at some live odds. What is Noah Gragson right now? Ooh, you can get Noah Gragson at 60-1 to win this race right now on Caesars. I don't know if anybody's going to actually do that, but if you like cheese sticks and you like Noah Gragson, 60-1 is not bad odds. Not a bad horse to pick. Battle for 12th going on right now, though, with Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell. Hamlin getting a pass on the outside. Let's see if he can round it out. No. Christopher Bell's going to match him. Let's see if he gets it on the high side. Can he clear? Can he clear? Christopher Bell actually decides to tuck in behind him. Hamlin now clears out 12th. Hell yeah, Colin. We got Noah on Grid Rival. Shout out to Grid Rival. Shout out to the lineups. Who's in chase for the cup today? Who's chasing cups today? I want to know who's chasing cups. Who's going to win? Who's going to win all business? Who wants the business phone? Who wants to say ring, ring, hello? Who's going to win it? I'm giving away a Jeff Gordon DuPont phone and a Blazer to whoever wins Chase for the Cup on Grid Rival. Could be you if you're in. And if you're not, you'll have to figure it out. That's it. That's how it goes. My son, the NASCAR buff, says Danica crashed in New Hampshire in 2015. Hey, we're learning. Amanda's learning a bit now. She's learning how to get down in this chat. We love it. We're teaching. We're teaching. We're showing the way. Oh, yeah. You got to get the deets. You got to get the deets. All right. So we got Sonic commercials going on right now. The only commercial that matters, though, is NOS Energy and me. Okay? If you haven't went out to the store today to get your NOS Energy, what are you doing? Go do it. We love NOS Energy. They support. It fuels me up. It's the fuel of race fans. NOS Energy is the true fuel of a race fan. It's the only way. Hey, Colin's just trying to stay in top 100. It's a tough league. It is a tough league. I will say that. It's been hard for me to maintain where I've been this whole time. I think today I might be off my rocker a little bit today, though. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar now into the top 3. Kyle Larson, Byron, and Bowman rounding out the top 6. Shane Van Gisbergen has surprised the fuck out of me today. I got to say that, though. I just got to say. Shane Van Gisbergen surprising the fuck out of me. Ryan Preece is somebody that I haven't seen step up yet. I'm looking at some odds right now. FanDuel's got the odds boards open. Caesars has the odds boards open. DraftKings has the odds boards open. You can get Ryan Blaney at plus 140 right now. Logano at 4-1. Larson at 5-1. Byron at 7-1 live. Bell at 9-1 because Bell is on the come. Bell is coming. I will say Bell is on the way. They were going to get that car dialed in on the pit stops. You had to know that Toyota, it's still JGR's playoffs right now. Okay? They're the team that has been the team to beat through the first 3 races. It's JGR's world, and we're just living in it. And that's the reality. Thank you, Colin. It's Clifford. For all my fans of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, you know Clifford. You know who he is. He's a dog. And if you never wanted a Chevy S10 Extreme in your life, you're a liar. Because everyone I know, and this will be the next, I just started doing something on my Instagram page where I'm going to start doing cool cars that cool people like. And I did a 1989 Chevy Corvette, the C4. Everyone loves to talk shit about the C4. I will give you shit if you talk shit about a C4. No one plays around with the square ass of a C4. And no one plays around with a Chevy S10 Extreme. This will be the next cars for cool people that we'll do, because I've never met one person that wasn't cool that didn't like this car or this truck. Okay, this is a truck, not a car. This is a truck. Remember, got some shit going on right now with Denny Hamlin, though. Oh, shit, we got beef between Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin right now. Hamlin talking shit about the way that Ty Gibbs is racing. He says, Joe, get your grandson out the fucking way. That's what he's saying, essentially. That's what's happening right now. Denny Hamlin is really pushing. He's got his teammates all up on his ass right now, too. Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs kind of look like they're trying to attack old man Denny. Oh, he turns him! Denny Hamlin just turned Ty Gibbs! Holy shit! Let's fucking go! What? 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 JGR falling apart at the seams. They're ripping apart at the seams in round 1 of round 12. Race 1 of round 12, and JGR is already coming apart at the seams. Hamlin just shoved him into the wall. Dude, Denny just said, get the fuck out my way, boy. Whoa. 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 Jim France burner account's loving this one. Whoa. Who had Ty Gibbs? Phil. Phil. Phil, are you in the chat? Phil, you have just won a pack of 19. I'm sorry, guys. When I see shit like this happen, I get excited. Hey, Phil. Phil, you won a pack of 95s, dude. Is Phil in the chat? Someone get Phil and let Phil know that he just won a pack of 1995 Upper Deck unopened for Ty Gibbs being the main character. Wow. Dude, what is going to happen to Denny? I want to be in the room. I want to be in the room. Phil, you won, brother. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on X, wherever. I'll get your address, and I'll mail that pack out to you. And again, just to run through this, before I give my thoughts, I want to run through this for everybody that's joining us here that's in the chat. Jim France has Hocevar and Danica causing the caution. S2 says Larson. Owing Me Money had Blaney. Cody had Bubba. Racing Road has the Legacy Boys. Christian has Kyle Busch and Cody Ware. Amanda has Logano and Hamlin. Phil just won with the Ty Gibbs. And Life is Lit has already won with Barry. Wowzers. I don't know. Let's listen. Dude, Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin. Look at Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe is concerned. I want to see Joe Gibbs with Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs sitting down at a table over a lobster dinner tonight. I want to know what that conversation is like. Please, God, let me come to that dinner table. Let me mediate it. Oh, my God. Because you know Ty ain't going to do nothing to Denny. And you know Denny ain't going to do nothing to Ty. This is a family affair. This is essentially a family affair at this point. Adios to Lil Ty. He's off the track. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, Phil, I'll cut that down. God, JGR falling apart at New Hampshire. The round of 12 has just started, and Joe Gibbs already ripping apart at the seams. I don't think we're going to solve anything right now, but my God, this is going to be a story to watch going into the weekend. So make sure you tune in to Motorsport Report this week, because we will be talking about it. I cannot wait to see what happens. All right, we got drivers coming in right now in the pits. Drivers are coming in. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, Ty, it just sounds like someone shoved an ice cube up his butthole or something, dude. I don't know, dude. He was a little tight. He was a little tight. Come on, Ty. Tighten up, Ty. I don't know. All right. Anybody wants to get in on who's going to cause the next caution? The cautions breed cautions here. We know how these restarts can get at New Hampshire. We can go to 4 wide. It can get squirrely. Jim France has Hocevar and Danica. S2 has Larson. OME Money has Blaney. Cody has Bubba. Racing Road has the Legacy Boys. Christian has Kyle Busch and Cody Ware. Amanda has Logano and Hamlin. Anybody else, any takers, get in the chat. Tell me what driver's going to cause the next caution, and you can win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 NASCAR trading cards. Tighten up. It's not a Nashville thing. It's not a Tennessee Titans thing. It's for Ty. He needs to watch the He Gets Us commercial and then tighten up. Holy shit. Joe Gibbs Racing falling apart in race 1 of round 12. The round of 12. Race 1 in the round. I got to get that shit right. Race 1 in the round of 12. This is why I failed. This is why I dropped out of college. I'm just trying to get along here, guys. That's why we dropped out. I'm trying to get along here. Wow. Cannot believe that you would have that kind of falling apart for the team to beat right now. You would figure they'd have it a little more together. But obviously, Ty had something shoved up that booty hole this morning, boys. I don't know what else to say. There we go. Colin says, Cole Custer. That's a good one. He could bring out a caution. Colin says Cole Custer. All right, so to round that out, so we got Colin with Cole Custer. Jim France says Hocevar and Danica. S2 has Larson. OME Money has Blaney. Cody has Bubba. Racing Road has the Legacy Boys. Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek. Kyle Busch, Cody Ware for Christian. Logano and Hamlin for Amanda. And Colin with Cole Custer. There we go. Quick replay. Here's the play-by-play. Here's a play-by-play of what happened. All right, this Jeff Gordon car is going to be Denny Hamlin. And this Terry Labonte car is going to be Ty Gibbs. All right, here's our instant replay of what happened. So the boys are racing. The boys are racing on the track. And then Ty Gibbs, here comes Ty Gibbs coming around. All right, this is Ty Gibbs. This is Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin just went, boop. And then that was Ty Gibbs. He's up in the wall. That's a replay. That is a replay of what we just saw on the track. So here we go. Instant replay. This is Ty Gibbs. This is Denny Hamlin. Boop. That's what happened. That was an instant replay here brought to you by NOS Energy. Drink it. That's what happened. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped everyone. We're getting ready. It's getting spicy out here in New Hampshire. It's kind of a spicy lobster day. Choose Cone is out. Chase Briscoe now is in first. Joey Logano second. Blaney third. Hocevar fourth. Kyle Larson round out your top 5. It's Briscoe and Logano. Briscoe takes the outside. Logano's taking the inside. Hocevar is going to be right behind Briscoe on the outside. Blaney on the inside. Larson is going to be on the outside in row 3 with Reddick on the outside. That is going to be how we start this one back. And this should be an action-packed restart here. It's good. Thank you. I'm glad that was Jim France burner account approved. That replay was Jim France burner account approved. So right now we got Chase Briscoe. He's saying, hey, I'm going to have to be the leader here. I'm going to have to be the guy that steps up for Joe Gibbs. I'm not going to be in this. Hey, Papa Joe, don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to win races. That's who Chase Briscoe is today. It's a smart chase. It's a smart move. Chases make smart moves. That's just how it goes in life, you know. That's what I've been told my whole life. My name is Chase. We make smart moves. The restart is here. Chase Briscoe takes us back. Green flag is out in New Hampshire, and we're racing. So here we go. Chase Briscoe already getting swallowed up right now Close to it by Hocevar. Didn't get swallowed up, though. Holding his ground there in that middle line. And we got another one. Oh, big wreck. Who started it? Shane Van Gisbergen's caught up in this one. Also looks like his teammate, Ross Chastain, and Kyle Busch. Who caused it? Because we got some names here. We got some names. Who's going to get a pack? Who's going to win pack? Holy shit. Who caused this one? Hell yeah, Ryan. It's a fun time. We live for this shit. Feed it to me with a big spoon. Look at him. All right, so it looks like Shane Van Gisbergen was the one that Shane Van Gisbergen, big main character energy of this caution. Yep, Shane. Shane Van Gisbergen. Who had SVG? No one. Nobody had Shane Van Gisbergen for pack. So, Shane Van Gisbergen goes back into rotation for cautions. Remember, if you correctly guess who brings out the caution, you win a pack of 95 Upper Deck, the first year that NASCAR ever partnered with Upper Deck for trading cards. Big value. While we wait for we got to run through this first, Ryan. Jim France, Hocevar, S2, Larson, OME Money has Blaney, Cody has Bubba, Racing Road has the Legacy Boys, Christian has Kyle Busch and Cody Ware, Amanda has Logano and Hamlin, Colin has Cole Custer. No one had SVG on that. So get your picks in now. Who's going to cause the next caution? Who is the main character of the next caution? And if you guess correctly, you'll win a pack of 95 Upper Deck. Big value. Now, while we wait for another yellow, which Indy races are we planning trips to next season? There are a lot of good IndyCar races that we can look at, and we will definitely look at those IndyCar races. I don't know where Brad thought he was going to go with that wall there. You know, he was just trying to knock it out of the park. He's in a Red Sox car. Homer. What really hurts, though, some of these cars are big fucked on that one. Shane Van Gisbergen was the main character of that caution, though, boys and girls. Shane Van Gisbergen was the main character of that caution. Brad may have caused it, but Shane Van Gisbergen was the main character. No one had him. No one had Brad K either. So, again, keep track of who is causing these cautions because their cars are fucked up, and they're probably going to cause another one. So if you want to get in on the action and win a pack, choose one of these guys to win a pack. So I'll wait to see who does that in the chat. If not, we're here for a good time, and I'm here for a good one. But yeah, don't really know. Don't really know what was happening. I need to pop a Zen. I'll tell you that, boys. This one's getting dicey out here. NASCAR is heating up in the round of 12. We've already got family drama with Joe Gibbs Racing today. Now we got Brad K trying to hit a homer out here in a race car, making SVG a main character of the caution. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are we doing, dude? What the fuck are we doing? Okay, Kyle did smash in. Looking at the onboard right now, I guess this is Brad K's onboard. Dude, Suarez did have a sick ollie on there, dude. That would have definitely got big points on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I think Daniel Suarez is honestly he'll probably be one of the better Tony Hawk Pro Skater players of NASCAR, for sure. Bad Brad's about to be back to his 2013 self. I hope so. I'd love to see it. We got any takers for Brad Keselowski to cause the next caution? Or to be the main character of the next caution? I don't even know who's the main character of that one. No one had Brad K or SVG, so I guess that, no pack awarded for that round. But those drivers are on the board. So here's our drivers that are off the board. Carson Hocevar, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Cole Custer. Those are the drivers off the board. You cannot have those drivers. Any driver I did not name, you can choose that driver right now to be the next person to bring out a caution. You win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. So far today, Phil and Life is Lit are winners. So shout out to Phil and Life is Lit. They have won today. Hopefully Life is Lit is still holding on. He's not home and now. Because he bet his entire school fund. He bet his entire school tuition money on Josh Berry to win today. It was a tough time. It was a tough time. We're going to look at some live odds when we come back. I'm going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, you heathens.
Away from going racing, going back to green here in New Hampshire. We're aboard the RMK Ford with thanks to Sanofi Flu Zone of Chris Buescher. He, like the race leader, Chase Briscoe, also took tyres on that last stop. Just 2 tyres, I should say. So we'll see how that works for him as we go back to racing. Chase Briscoe leads the field to green. Hocevar immediately behind. Logano on the inside. Let's see if we can get through the first 2 turns successfully this time round. Logano on that low side, pressing Briscoe. And a good clean passage through there. Look at Kyle Larson on the inside. He sets up Hocevar beautifully. And Hocevar, did he get into Logano a little bit? Larson went from pole to second. Beautiful move. 3 wide up the front stretch. Blaney on the inside. Hocevar and Logano. Hocevar continues to work on Logano in that Delaware Life Chevrolet.
All right, we're back.
For the time being, Blaney looming in the background. And
Here we go. We are running. Had to refresh myself. Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson's already made his way back up. Look at this shit. Had to go hit the pisser. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting on me. It's good to have you guys back here. Austin Dillon says Bruiser Cruiser. Got you locked down, Bruiser Cruiser. Briscoe, Larson, Logano, Hocevar, and Blaney round out the top 5 right now. Reddick, Buescher. Oh, shit. Buescher's now up. What happened on this piss break that I just took? I just took a piss break, came back, and the whole field's restacked. Incredible. All right, Bruiser Cruiser, I got you down for Austin Dillon. Good to see you back, brother. We have had some big action today. NASCAR fan Kyle Busch is still here, okay? Kyle Busch is definitely still at the track. That's all that matters. Kobe, here's what you missed. Joe Gibbs Racing family drama. Denny Hamlin turned Ty Gibbs, put him in the wall. Brad Keselowski tried to hit a home run with his race car, and he wrecked Shane Van Gisbergen. Kyle Busch had a little tap in it. A couple of drivers got rounded up in it, and then I went to take a piss. And now we're here. And now we're here. And now we're all here. So it's good to be here. Second time here, Bruiser Cruiser. I'm glad to see you here. So I got you down for Austin Dillon. Chase Briscoe has now taken control of this race. He said somebody's got to be the big dog for Joe Gibbs. Someone's got to be the bigger man today. And that's what he's trying to do here. Now, I want everyone to take a gander. Take a gander. Christopher Bell is trying to creep his way up. But it's looking like he's having to battle a lot of different guys today that he normally would. We would maybe have expected a little bit more out of a Christopher Bell today in this situation. Kind of been a big Lobster fan for a while. Not so much today. Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, and Ryan Blaney making up the top 5. And yes, Cody, I still have you down for Bubba causing that caution. And now it's a great time right now. If you only got one driver, double up for 2. Grab you another driver. Here are the drivers that you cannot take. The drivers that you cannot take. Hocevar, Larson, Blaney, Bubba, John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, and Austin Dillon. Any other driver that I just did not mention there is up for grabs to win the pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. Chase Briscoe and Kyle Larson now are the 2 top doggies. But look back yonder in the pack. Denny Hamlin said, I didn't turn my boss's grandson for nothing. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to be terrified by a lobster. He wants it. He wants all of it. Chase Elliott now getting on the low side. Okay, Chase Elliott trying to just dive on in there. Says, let me get into this race. I got a mustache. He's wanting to get in there on this battle happening in the back of the pack. But we got a great battle going on for the lead right now. Kyle Larson just put the bumper to Chase Briscoe. My zen's coming out of my mouth because I was rattled. I felt the bump by Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is trying to take the lead right now. Chase Briscoe doesn't want to give it to him, though. Chase Briscoe coming up, getting a little squirrely on that outside. They're wheel to wheel now. Here goes Larson down into the low side. Trying to get this lead away from Briscoe, but here's Logano coming into the picture now. Meanwhile, Hocevar just kind of sticking back, just that's him. Kyle Larson now takes the charge. Joey Logano, remember, he smelled his own fart face earlier today. He could be a threat to win this one. Chase Briscoe now falling behind Joey Logano. It's Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Chase Briscoe, Carson Hocevar, and Ryan Blaney rounding out your top 5. Reddick. Yes, no one has taken Reddick. Would you like to take Reddick as well, Bruiser Cruiser? You got him. All right, so Bruiser Cruiser has Austin and Reddick now. So his 2 are capped. And we got some racing going on back yonder. You know, Carson Hocevar is racing a Delaware Life car. Like, I guess that's insurance or something. But I could also see, like, Carson Hocevar, he kind of looked like he would be like one of those, like, colonials. You know what I mean? Like riding up on the horse. He's kind of got that look to him. He definitely has that look to him. Kobe, I still got you on Bubba. No one is on Bowman. No one has Bowman, and no one has Barry either. So those drivers are up for grabs. That's right, Jim France. Jim France burner account knows. He knows who pulls the strings. Logano now, remember, he smelled his own fart face. Look. Anytime Joey Logano makes that face before a race, you know it could be trouble. And here he comes. Here he comes. He's trying to take the lead away. He's trying to take the lead away. If he makes that face, you're fucked. It's just data. It's data science. All right, Kobe, I got you down for Barry. This is real data science. If he makes he smelled his own fart face, dude, you know he came to play. Chase Briscoe now trying to take back second. Get the zen out my mouth, boy. Spit that zen out your mouth, boy. That's how we're feeling. Damn it. Damn it, why didn't you, dude? He smelled his own fart face, dude. You can't bet against a man that makes that face. When Joey Logano is the only person that can make that face, and you know, like, shit, we're fucked. If he made that face, dude, he's coming. He's coming. It's science. He's 4-1 right now to win this race on DraftKings. 3-1 on FanDuel. And 3-1 on Caesar. So DraftKings, you can get him at the best odds to win this race live right now. It's a little too juice for me. I can't take it at this point. I'm already invested. I got Kyle Larson. I got Larson at 8-1. I took Larson 8-1 early in the week. Let me see. Where's my damn notes? Let me look at my notes. Yeah, we got Larson 8-1. I took Wallace at 25-1. And I had Barry plus 150 for a top 10. I don't know how that one's going to shake out now. Hey, at least Life is Lit gets a free pack out of it. Home and now. Damn, that Applebee's Ultimate Trio looked good as shit, dude. I want me some of them Noah Gragson cheese sticks, dog. Somebody bring me Noah Gragson cheese sticks. Jim France burner account. Send someone to my house with Noah Gragson cheese sticks, dude. I'm hungry. I got an appetite for destruction. Look at here. Chase Briscoe now. Is Briscoe on the ass of Larson? Yeah, Briscoe's behind Larson. Blaney now up in the P2, dude. Where is Ryan Blaney, dude? He said, look, if Joey Logano gets the lead of this race, Ryan Blaney is going to be right there behind him. Because Ryan Blaney's the big dog at Penske now. All right? It's because I said so. He's the big dog now at Penske. It's not Joey Logano. It's not this guy. That's not the big dog. Does that look like the face of a big dog? No. Ryan Blaney is the big dog. I'm saving this. I'm about to tweet this right now. I'm gonna say, you know, when Joey Logano makes this face, he came to win. You guys just got to watch me do a live tweet in real time. In real time. Taking a gander at the Twitter sphere. I need to get off of here. We're watching some good racing right now. Get off this phone, dude. Fuck this phone. Carson Hocevar right now. Oh, shit. Ty Gibbs. Whoa, what just happened? Ty Gibbs just lost control of his car. He said, Papa, Granddaddy, help. Holy shit, dude. Ty Gibbs, no caution came out, but Ty Gibbs completely lost control of his car. He drove right on the pit road, so no caution came out. Damn, dude. Denny spanked that ass, boy. Denny spanked that ass hard today. He said, no more. I won't deal with it. Joe, get your grandbaby off the track, Joe. That's what he told him. Yeah, Christian, I mean, it could be your time, Christian. Could be your time. Ty was close. No one has Gibbs. No one picked up Gibbs. Gibbs is on the board. I'm just saying, Gibbs is on the board. Just going to put that out there. Gibbs is on the board. Joey Logano, stank face. He's leading the chart. Oh, there he is! There it is! John Hunter Nemechek brings out the next caution. That means Racing Road. He had both the Legacy boys. Racing Road, are you in the chat? I believe his name is Zach from Alabama. Racing Road. He's a frequent caller of the show. Zach from Alabama. Zach, are you here? Are you with us, Racing Road? Racing Road, you just won a pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2, but you got to get in the chat to claim it. So far today, we've got two winners. Phil won today because he correctly guessed Ty Gibbs wrecking. And Life is Lit correctly guessed that Barry would bring out a caution. So there we go. The 42 brought it out. Racing Road. Now, if you're not here, if you don't stick around in the chat, you don't get pack. Okay? I've been around the block a time or two. Okay, I know how this game goes. You got to claim this pack if you want it before the green flag comes out. You want this pack, Racing Road? You correctly guessed. You put the work in. You correctly guessed that John Hunter Nemechek would bring out a caution. But you got to put the work in. All right? You put in the work. Why would you waste it? Claim your pack before the green flag. At least, yes, see, look, that's the spirit. Life is lit. Home and now. There it is. He's at Walmart. He just popped in. Divine intervention. You won a pack, Racing Road. You won. You guessed John Hunter Nemechek would bring out the caution. You said the Legacy Boys. You won a pack. Congrats. He won a pack. Thank you, Jim France. You can always count on good old Jim France. He'll be here in the chat. He'll be here to let you know. You better say thank you to Jim France. You better tell him thanks, Racing Road. Tell him thank you. I know he tagged you after the fact, but you still tell him thank you. Because I said so. He still hasn't. He might be speechless. Really? He's speechless. Yes. You won a pack. You guessed the Legacy Boy. You said Legacy. Legacy Motor Club. You took both drivers to cause a caution. You won pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. So hit me up at Garage Guy Chase. Whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, I don't care. DM me your address, and I'm going to send you a pack. You won. You won it fair and square. You won it fair and square. He won it fair and square. He did it. All right, cars coming down on the pits right now. Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano is who we got picture on. Let's see who comes out first. Looks like Kyle Larson. Let's see who it is. Who's it going to be? Who's going to win the race off pit road? Looks like Kyle. Oh, no! Joey Logano wins the race off pit road. Kyle Larson in second. Byron, McDowell, Bell, Hamlin, Bowman, Elliott, Reddick, all off of pit road. There we go. Logano, Larson, Byron, McDowell, Bell, Hamlin, Reddick. And there it is. There it is. There you go. Racing Road's going to take this pack. So, yeah, hit me up, Racing Road, at Garage Guy Chase. Let me know where to mail them to. You won. All right, let's go through now. Who's going to cause the next caution? You correctly guess who causes it, you win a pack. Jim France says Hocevar and Danica. S2 has Larson. Owen Me Money has Blaney. Cody has Bubba and Barry. Christian has Kyle Busch and Cody Ware. Amanda has Logano and Hamlin. Colin has Cole Custer. And Bruiser Cruiser has Austin and Tyler Reddick. Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick, that is. So any driver I did not just mention can be taken to cause a caution if you want to win a pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. We got some pack to give away. We got us some pack to give away this week, guys. We got us some pack to give away. Get in on the action before the green flag starts. Racing Road says, I'm at Walmart. Race update. What a race update. He won. Something tells me you knew that John Hunter Nemechek wrecked, though. That's probably why he checked in. That's a smart thing to do. If you're going to pick a driver to cause a caution and you're watching this race, it's very smart to come back in the chat because you got to get your pack. But let's take a look at some live odds. Let's take a gander. Ryan Blaney plus 140, Logano plus 250, Larson 4-1, Bell 7-1, Byron at 12-1 right now. Is Rudy Fugle and the boys down to eat lobster burritos? I don't know. Could be a sign. Over on FanDuel, they got them locked down. Caesars has it locked down as well, and now DraftKings. So we're all locked down on odds. Got a nice odds lockdown as we wait. But we're now back from commercial. Chase Elliott, his car illuminates the screen. Let's take a listen. Something happened to Chase. Oh, damn, dropped a fuel can. I always get so freaked out when I see those fuel cans hit because, like, I remember when I was a kid, like, I watched this man throw a propane tank one time, and, like, I thought it was going to explode, so I always have, like, this irrational fear that anytime someone throws something that has flammable things in it, it's going to just explode and I'm going to die. So I felt the fear there. I felt the fear in my heart for him. All right, we're getting ready to get back started here at New Hampshire. Joey Logano, Kyle Larson taking us off. Green flag restart, and we're racing in New Hampshire. Logano has the lead. Kyle Larson right behind him. Here comes Byron as well. Oh, and a big charge from Christopher Bell right behind Byron now in fourth. Bowman takes up fifth. McDowell sixth. Now Hamlin moving into sixth. Hamlin back to seventh. Hocevar in P8. Elliott in ninth. And Reddick round out your top 10. We're racing. Joey Logano's got a nice lead going on here. Hamlin's now on the inside. He said, I'm going to stay out here. I've already made my boss mad today. I slapped his grandkid around the track. Who gives a shit? That's the spirit. Let's see. Byron now and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell is all over the ass of William Byron. Shout Tab Boyd on the screen. Big dog Tab. Good to see Tab out there having a good time. All right. Chase Elliott now, though, in the mix. Remember, I did say Chase Elliott would win this race. He was 30-1 live. You can get Chase Elliott to win this race right now at 25-1. He does have a mustache. I think that qualifies him. Think it qualifies him. If you got a mustache, you're going to win. It's just science. But if you're Joey Logano and you make the I smell my own fart face, you could win too. Chastain now coming on the inside of Reddick. Got us a good little battle going on back here. Blaney's kind of caught up in that. Chase Briscoe as well in that 38. Taking a look here. We got some good movement. All right, Reddick's got a little bit of movement coming on now with Chastain. Let's see what happens. On the outside, Hamlin, Elliott. They're trying to make their way around Bowman right now. Let's see if they can team up. A super team of sorts. Let's see what can happen. YouTube NASCAR USA. That's how we do it, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's that? Was that live? Was that live? Bubba Wallace? We're on the onboard of Bubba. Who got loose? Was that Shane? Oh, shit. Who was that? Motorcycle terms, that was a tang slapper. A tang slapper. The shit that comes out of Lee Diffie's mouth. I love it. A tang slapper. I had to make a presentation, just came back. RIP SVG. It's all right, Owen. Hey, Owen, if Blaney calls us a caution, you're still good. And you still got one driver you can choose to win that pack, dude. I've already given away 3 packs today. We've already had guys in the chat. Guys and gals in the chat have already guessed who was going to bring out the caution. 3-pack giveaway today. It's our highest that we've had on a live stream. That was Ty Dillon. All right, Christian. Yeah, Ty Dillon's probably going to have a lot of issues. Who does? Nobody has chosen Dillon to cause a caution. I mean, that sounds like free pack. Sounds like a free pack to me. Ty Dillon could easily cause the next caution. Logano's got a comfortable lead right now. Maybe not comfortable. Larson under a second behind him. Maybe that's comfortable to him. I don't know. I don't know what's comfortable to Joey Logano. Joey Logano is like an alien, kind of, in a way. He's kind of got an alien. Jim France says, come on, Danica. Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Carson Hocevar make up your top 5. Hello, Amanda. Chase is going to win. Did you get your cards from last week? I'm mailing those out. Those got mailed out yesterday, so they will be coming in soon. So if you want a pack from the Bristol stream, Those got mailed out. They will be coming in soon. Logano, Larson, Byron, Bell, and Hocevar round up the top 5. I can't wait. Nobody picked Ricky, Owen. You want Ricky? I'll put you down. We don't like to say Ricky's going to cause a caution. We don't like to say Ricky's going to cause a caution here, but I'm not going to say no. Not going to say no. Here's the 3 packs that are going out in the mail today. See, there I go again, trying to kind of go over here. These 3 were going out in the mail. I'll get those out tomorrow morning. The other 2 packs from our winners last week, they're going out. We want proof. Oh, you'll get your proof. Don't worry, Jim. I'm a man of my word. Logano, Larson, Byron, Bell, and Hocevar make up your top 5. Bowman, Elliott, Hamlin, Blaney, and Chastain round out the top 10. And I'm telling, all right, Owen, I got you down. I got you down for that. No Dale. If somebody just subscribed, thank you. I missed it. But thank you, and I appreciate it. Logano, Larson, Byron, Bell, Hocevar. I'm just wanting to know. Hocevar finds himself in these situations week in and week out. When the fuck is he going to pull the trigger? When is he going to pull the trigger? When is he going to win one? When's he going to win one? He's already winning life. He's buying all the cars off Facebook Marketplace. He's doing a lot right now, some may say. Him and Ricky Stenhouse don't have beef anymore. When are we going to see him pull the trigger? When does Hocevar win? When will he win? Amen. All right, here they go. We're on lap 1. I was a little blind. 165 of 301. Stage 2, 21 to go in Stage 2. So we are about the midpoint of the race right now. This is where, it's usually I would grab me some of the Noah Gragson cheese sticks. I'm going to take a swig of my Nice Energy drink here. You got to spill a little bit on your face. You got to spill a little bit on your face or it's not real. I figured it would be this year too. I really did. I thought that Carson Hocevar would have done it by now, but he hasn't. Has Hocevar got the berry itch? Does he got the berry patch disease? Do they need to massage his shoulders a little bit more or something? Learn how to perform under pressure. Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Christopher Bell, and Hocevar round out your top 5. Bowman, Elliott, Blaney, Hamlin, and Chastain make out the top 10, and Briscoe and Berry right there in 11th and 12th. So see, life is lit. It's not over yet, brother. Josh Berry is now sitting 12th on the track. You got to grab a NOS Energy and kick back a little bit. You know what I mean? Nothing screams relax on race day like NOS Energy, dude. That's the only way. That's the only way. Hurst says Hocevar will win before Ty Gibbs. I completely 1,000% agree. Yes. Thank God somebody said that here in this chat because I agree. Hocevar's got more of the chops, man. He's not afraid to put his balls on the dash a little more than others. I'll say that. Sometimes you got to learn how to throw the sack on the dash, you know what I mean? If you can't do that, what are we doing? The way that Joey Logano puts his sack on the dash is by going, when he makes that face, you know you're in for some shit. That's just how he puts his sack on the dash. Ryan Blaney right now making up some big ground, though. Or is that Cindric? No, is that Cindric back there with Chase Elliott and Bowman? I think that's Cindric. No, that's Blaney. That's Blaney. Whew. What? Listen to me. Gross. That's Ryan Blaney. He's back yonder. Jesus. Think Carson wins at Dega? Nah, probably Ricky's race. It's probably Ricky's race. That's definitely a Ricky race. I don't know. I feel like Hocevar will definitely cause a wreck. I would take Hocevar to cause a wreck at Talladega at 5-1. I would say those are fair odds. All right. Speaking of odds, the board's back open. Blaney is now plus 140. Logano plus 200. Larson plus 500 to win. Bell plus 600. Byron plus 700. And then Denny Hamlin at 16-1. John Hunter Nemechek is getting talked to right now outside of the infield care center. So he's out of this one. So Nemechek is out of this one completely. Logano, Larson, Byron, Hocevar, and Bell now make up your top 5. I would love a good rematch between Kyle Busch and Ricky. Those boys know how to throw down. I'll bet on Ricky every time. He's from Mississippi. He's from my neck of the woods, dude. He knows how to party. Let's take a gander here. Taking a gander back here. I'm just watching Chase Elliott very closely running in 7th because I'm telling you, he's got a mustache. He's going to win. You can get Chase Elliott right now 16-1 to win this race, and I think those are great odds. And I'm going to have to pull my cell phone out. I don't like to pull my cell phone out when I'm on a stream. But if I'm going to pull the trigger on a bet, you know I'm going to spend that money. You know I'm going to spend that money. Chase Elliott to win. 16-1 right now. I like those odds. He's got a mustache. He does have a mustache. Busch will cause the big one at Dega. I could see it. Who's going to cause the next caution? That's what I want to know. Guess your driver in the chat. Win a pack of 95s. All right, so I'm about to sprinkle some money on Chase Elliott. He's 16-1. I like him here. I like him. I like him at 16-1. I'm going to take that. Process that deposit. Cha-ching! Chase Elliott, 16-1. Done. Done. Locked it in. I like it. I'm here for it today, boys. I'm here for it today. He's got the mustache. He didn't just shave a mustache for nothing, dude. You gotta pay attention to the signs. Cody Ware win at Dega. Dude, I would eat so much Arby's, I would go into a coma if he won at Talladega, bro. I would live at the Arby's for like 3 weeks if he won at Talladega. Yes, Amanda, I'm on your team today. He shaved a mustache. Look at this. I'm telling you. Chase Elliott, I had no idea that Chase Elliott had a mustache. And when I saw this on Twitter this morning, when I saw that, I said, you know what? I said, he's going to win today. He's going to win today. I have proof, and I'm going to show you guys why you should always choose to bet on Chase Elliott when he has a mustache. This wasn't that long ago. Let me go dig up the photo. In Atlanta. He shaved a mustache in Atlanta. There we go right there. There was me and Chase Elliott at his win in Atlanta. And it's mainly because he had a mustache. And I told him straight up, I said, look, I said, if you wouldn't have had a mustache, you wouldn't have won this race. But because he had a mustache, he won it. Okay? You got to have a mustache to win. Winners have mustaches. That's the way you do it. Okay? Chase Elliott has a mustache today. He's going to win. That's him today. His odds are shrinking by the minute. 16-1, DraftKings. Lock it up. Let's go look at FanDuel. Blaney's plus 150. Logano plus 250. Bell's now at 19-1. Byron at 10-1. Chase Elliott 16-1 there as well. So when the odds makers have these guys pretty lined out evenly like that, that's how you know they're going to win. Also, that's mustache odds. All right, he's 15. Let's see. Chase Elliott just moved to 12-1 on Caesars. Lock it the fuck in. He's got the long run speed. I'm telling you now. Chase Elliott just moved to 12-1 on Caesars. Money is coming in. Money is coming in on Elliott right now. Cody Ware led the second most laps at Daytona last month. Kind of true. Kind of true. Telling you. All right, here, Ty Gibbs is on. I'm going to report for you guys. All he said was, yeah, it's unfortunate. Excited to go racing next week. Looking forward to it. All he is saying is we'll have a good race next week. Looking forward to it. Ty Gibbs is going to try to pay back Denny Hamlin. Get fucking ready. Racing Road, all right, sounds good, brother. I'll check that out after the race. Yeah, if you win, remember, if you win a pack today, we've given away 3 packs today. Ty Gibbs is absolutely fucking pissed, and he's going to try to pay back. I can't wait to see how that conversation goes down. This is definitely the story of the race today. You hate to steal it away from whoever wins, but this is the drama. This is where the T's at, baby. Where's the T at today? All in the family. Joe Gibbs family drama in round 12 of the playoffs. This is what we live for. This is what we're here for. This is what we live for. Getting back now to the odds, though. Like I said, Chase Elliott going to 12-1. He's 16-1. 16-1 on DraftKings still. And 16-1 on FanDuel. But he's 12-1 on Caesars. Caesars usually has the edge when it comes to this shit. So just look alive, stay alive, be alert. Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Carson Hocevar make up your top 5 right now. I love Jim France burner account is all in. All in. I 100% agree. And I think that Denny would have every right. And I think that Joe Gibbs should also be spanking him while Denny punches him in the face, if that were to happen. Because that would be the dumbest thing that Ty Gibbs could ever do in his life, is try to wreck Denny Hamlin in a year where he has never won a championship and is in a position to do so. For his grandfather's team. Final lap of Stage 2 happening right now. Joey Logano, Larson, Byron, Blaney, and Hocevar make up your top 5. Final lap of Stage 2. I would hope so too. How great would that be? That would be hilarious. But it would be earned. It would be an earned firing for sure. All right, Stage 2 coming to a close. Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Carson Hocevar. And now Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Briscoe, and Barry make up your top 10. That Barry top 10 is still alive. We manifested it on Motorsport Report this Wednesday. Don't you forget it. I'm the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. I'm the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. Don't you forget it. There's no other man in motorsports with a crystal ball. That is factual statements. All right, so now that Stage 2 is complete, we're getting ready for Stage 3 in New Hampshire. Boy, has it been fun. Let's take a little look-sees. The biggest story right now has to be Joe Gibbs. Denny Hamlin turns Ty Dillon earlier in this race. He says, get the fuck out of the way. Ty Gibbs just reporting back saying, can't wait for next week. It's going to be fun. And it's not actual quotes, but close enough. Basically, you can just see the pain and anger in man's face from what Denny did to him today. Denny absolutely embarrassed. Browns walk off the Packers? No! My wife chose the Browns over the Packers today. Holy shit. Are you serious? Are you trolling me right now? I let my wife, I wake up every Sunday and I ask my wife, I say, who's going to win? And then I make a parlay. And she chose the Browns today. She chose the Browns. No fuck, I might go cash that out, dude. You gotta be shitting me, dude. You gotta be shitting me. Cash out. I will not report how much I just cashed out. But anytime the Browns beat the Packers, I don't trust anything else in that parlay. I'll cash out. I'll take what I got, and I'll walk from that one. Damn, she did good today. I'm not talking about racing. I'm talking about NFL football right now. But let's get back to the racing. That's what counts here. Can't be getting all invested in my wife's NFL parlays. Okay, so Joe Gibbs Racing family drama is real. Ty Gibbs seems like he wants to pay Denny back next week in Kansas. I don't think Granddaddy Joe is going to like that one too much. so I'd probably refrain. Thrilling into the noon window on foosball. Yeah, good race, bad winner. Could be another one, but that's the story right now is Joe Gibbs Racing, family drama. They're going to have some words over a lobster dinner tonight. I don't think Ty Gibbs is going to try to punch Denny. I would love to be at that dinner, though. Would love to be at that dinner. All right, we got race car drivers coming down pit road right now. Let's see who wins this race off pit road to get ready for stage 3. While we wait for that, drivers that are off the board to win a pack. If you correctly guess which driver gets a caution, you win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2 trading cards, unopened, first Upper Deck NASCAR cards ever created. Immense value in each pack. Hocevar is off the board. Larson, Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse, Bubba, Barry, Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon, and Tyler Reddick. Those drivers are off the board. Any driver I did not just mention can be taken by one of you in the chat of who is going to cause the next caution, and if you guess correctly, you will win a pack of 95. We've already given away 3 packs today. Shout out to Phil, Life is Lit, and Racing Road for all correctly guessing the drivers to bring out the caution. You could be next. You could be. I'm hungry, and no one has brought me any Noah Gragson cheese sticks yet. I do have a Happy Gilmore Subway cup, though. So at least there's that. At least there's that. I'm going to be hoarse as shit this week. My allergies have been killing me. Hurst takes Zane Smith. Welcome to the board. Welcome to the caution sweepstakes. Hurst has taken Zane Smith off the board. And you can get one more driver if you want one, Hurst. Got Noah on his way. Thanks, pal. Just tell him to leave the race. By the time he gets back, he'll still have plenty of time. He'll still have plenty of time for a top 25. Plenty of time. All right, Hurst takes Zane Smith. Jim France has Hocevar and Danica calls the next caution. S2 says Kyle Larson. OME Money says Blaney or Ricky Stenhouse. Cody says Bubba or Barry will cause it. Christian says Kyle Busch or Cody Ware will cause the next caution. Amanda has Logano or Hamlin to cause it. Colin has Cole Custer. And then we have Bruiser Cruiser with Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick, and Hurst now with Zane Smith causing these cautions. Kansas is next week. Don't forget, I will be live streaming here again for Kansas. Every NASCAR race for the rest of this season, I will be live streaming right here on this channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like it. Get in the comments. Show yourself that you're a true heathen and be a part of the gang. Look at Chase Elliott up here. Look at Chase Elliott. Elliott says he needs a little more turn in the center. And Elliott restarts inside the top 10. That's all we can ask for. We've got Elliott. I just put a sizable amount of money on Chase Elliott to win this race at 16-1. I have a good feeling about him. He's got a mustache. Right now, the odds, you can bet live. Caesars. FanDuel is locked down. DraftKings is locked down, but Caesars has odds open. Blaney plus 225. Larson 6-1. Logano plus 165. Byron 7-1. Christopher Bell 7.5-1. Josh Berry 15-1. Denny Hamlin 5-1. Tyler Reddick 30-1. Hocevar 15-1. Briscoe 20-1. And Chase Elliott is now plus 850 to win this race. We got Chase Elliott at 16-1. If you've been watching this race live and you've been hammering these live bets that I am, if you're following in my direction today, we got hella value on Chase Elliott right now. 16-1 is what we got him locked up, and now you can't get him any longer than plus 850. How about that? I'm the only man with a crystal ball in motorsports. Don't you forget get it. They call me the Wizard of Winston. I am from New Orleans. I got a little bit of that voodoo hoodoo in me. You know what I mean? I can't help it. I was born on the bayou, dude. I was born this way. I was raised going up to Talladega. I was raised going to Dega. I was 5 years old when a woman pulled her shirt up at me on the interstate. Okay, I didn't ask for these things. These things were all just bestowed upon me. We're getting ready to go green flag racing, though, in New Hampshire. Lap 192 of 301. And here we go. Green flag. Joey Logano with a great restart. Big jump. And now the boys are packed up, stacked up. Who's it gonna be? Hurst, I got you for Chastain. Thank you. Locked in. They're all back. Oh, we got 4 wide racing back here in the back with Bowman, Hocevar, Chastain, and looks like Shane Van Gisbergen. How about that shit? Hocevar in the middle of a sandwich right now. I don't know if that's no. That's Preece. That's Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece is up here. Let's go. Logano, Byron Larson, Cindric, and Elliott make up your top 5. Hamlin, Blaney, Bell, Berry, and Briscoe to round out the top 10. We are heating up in New Hampshire. It's getting hot. It's boiling like a lobster. And I know I'm bowling like a lobster right now wearing this jacket because the racing, okay, Christopher Bell now and Ryan Blaney was getting a little heated right there. Chastain right up behind him. Blaney in 8th, getting up on the bumper of Hamlin. And Bell now sandwiched up. Bell banging up on Hamlin. Now Bell banging up on Blaney. Cindric trying to bang up on. Get Austin Cindric away from Chase Elliott now. Austin Cindric, get out of here, dude. You're on the bubble, dude. Get out. If anybody wants to pick Cindric to cause the next caution, I'm going to pick Cindric. I'm entering my own contest. I take Cindric. Cindric's causing the next one, boys. I'm telling you now. I'm the only man with a crystal ball in motorsports. Here we go. Chastain now coming up on the inside of Bell. Blaney on the inside of Cindric. Got some good spread out racing. I love these drone shots. Christopher Bell now and Chastain battling. Berry right behind in 9th. Berry now tucked in tight to Christopher Bell. He's in a good spot. Hocevar behind him. Here comes Bowman on the outside. Now lining out. Briscoe back there too behind Hocevar. Logano, Byron Larson, Elliott, and Hamlin make up your top 5. Chase Elliott is rolling. 16-1 to win this thing. He shaved a mustache in his face. He's going to win. And I am now invested in this race. Chase Elliott. I took him live at 16-1. You can't get him any longer. Any longer now. All right, FanDuel just opened up. You can get Elliott at 15-1 right now. FanDuel is sleeping. FanDuel is sleeping. If you are gambling on this race and you want to tail my bet of Chase Elliott to win this thing, 15-1 on FanDuel. Get there now immediately. Drop everything you're doing and go put the money down on it. All right, 15-1. Now at 19-1. What are they doing? The computers are going haywire at FanDuel. I might sprinkle down. I might have to sprinkle again on 19-1. All right, Blaney just got around Elliott. Let's see what's happening here. Elliott and Blaney now battling back and forth. The computers are going haywire at FanDuel. Computers are going absolutely bonkers at FanDuel. Chase Elliott 19-1 to win this thing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I love every second of it. Chase Elliott right now 10-1 to win on Caesars. And DraftKings has the board closed. DraftKings has the whole board closed. 19-1. He is a little bit loose right now, but he's got a mustache and he's running 6th. Denny Hamlin now. So it's Logano, Byron, Larson, Blaney, and Elliott make up your top 5. Hamlin's trying to challenge Elliott for that 5th spot. Let's see what happens. Computers are going bonkers right now at FanDuel. Ryan Blaney plus 150. Logano plus 250. Larson is 9-1 running in third to win this race on FanDuel. Byron is at plus 650. Byron at plus 650 running second. Larson plus 900. You got to love FanDuel. You got to love FanDuel, man. Let's go, Owen. They're going to find a way through this one. We're on lap 202 of 301 now with just 99 laps to go in this race. "99 laps to go in this race. Logano, Byron, Larson, Blaney, and Hamlin make your top 5. Elliott, Cindric, Chastain, Berry, and Bell round out your top 10. Chastain. All right, now we got Elliott. Elliott looks like he's a little bit loose, but that's okay. He's got a mustache. Make it work. I like it. I think it's good, especially if we get another caution. They're going to be able to play this one out perfectly. I do think we get another caution by the end of this race. So don't fret. Don't fret if you put some money on Chase like me. I put a good chunk. I put a good chunk of change on him. All the other NFL bets that I had lost, by the way, except for my wife choosing the Browns to beat the Packers today. How about that? Honey, you were right. The Browns beat the Packers. Had to let her know. Here's Ryan Blaney getting the pass on Kyle Larson now. The battle for third heating up. Logano, Byron, Blaney. Blaney's the big dog at Penske. He's coming. Just put 50 on Chase and Larson. Let's go. We got some invested elements. We're diversifying portfolios here on the live stream today. Here we go. And look, Josh Berry's still right up there inside that top 10. What did I say? What did I say? Never doubted it for a second. Even though he brought out the first caution, never doubted it for a second. We love it. All because of the JGR family drama today. And look at Hamlin running up there at P5. He's happy. He's quaint. He's having a good old time. He's having a gay old time. Cindric trying to climb. His car has kind of came to life here. You know, to be kind of like the third wheel at Penske. Josh Berry is a little more third wheel potential than Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric's just kind of there. He's like, my dad works here. Or did work there. Once upon a time. If you know the lore, you know the lore. You know. What else is there to say? Logano, Byron, Blaney, Larson, and Hamlin make up your top 5. Elliott, Chastain, Berry, Cindric, and Bell round out the top 10 currently on lap 208 of 301 at New Hampshire. Did you drink your NOS Energy today? Because if you didn't, go do that. I want to see more NOS in hand. Tag me on Instagram. Tag me on X. Let me know that you care. Joey Logano made the fart face earlier today, and he is showing why when he makes that face, you don't bet against him. The odds just weren't juicy enough for me. They weren't. Let's be honest. The odds weren't juicy enough for me. Plus 185, currently live on FanDuel. Blaney is at plus 150 because he's the big dog at Penske. It's just how he goes. I did not cheat. Joseph Newgarden after cheating. He just likes milk, dude. He just likes milk. Calm down. Calm down, guys. He just likes his milk, dude. Great guy. We love Joseph here. No jokes. All jokes aside, we love Joseph. Great guy. Love him. Talk to him all the time. Logano, Blaney, Byron, and Larson, and Hamlin now in the top 5. Elliott, Berry, Chastain, Cindric, and Bell round out your top 10 with Hocevar and Bowman sitting in 11th and 12th. That's what's happening right now in New Hampshire. I'm getting hungry. Jim France, you're lying to me because you said the Noah Gragson cheese sticks would be here by now, and they're not. Ryan Blaney's plus 150 to win this race on FanDuel. Joey Logano plus 170. Byron plus 750. I don't mind that. Byron seems to kind of like backdoor his way into wins sometimes. Could be setting up with 91. 91 laps to go. Could be setting up for a little backdoor special. Rudy Fugle and the boys and the lobster burritos. Could be setting things up. Don't know. Plus 750 live on FanDuel right now. Kyle Larson 9-1. Christopher Bell 22-1. Hamlin 14-1. Hocevar 22-1. And Chase Elliott is now at 15-1 to win. Speaking of win, it's time to pop a Zen. Zen should be paying me, and they're not. Shout out to the boys in Zimbabwe. Logano, Blaney, Byron, Larson, Hamlin, nothing really changed much there. But now Josh Berry has climbed into the 6th spot over Chase Elliott. Josh Berry finding some pace again. There is life in the Berry bet, boys. Where is life is lit? Life is lit. Your bet is still alive. Chase, wow, dude. Josh Berry passing Chase Elliott now. It ain't over, dude. It's far from fucking over. Logano do like to turn it on during the playoffs. You would know more than anyone, Jim France. You created this system. Logano, Blaney, Larson, Byron, and Hamlin round out your top 5. Josh Berry now in 6th over Chase Elliott in 7th. Ross Chastain, Christopher Bell, and Austin Cindric to round out your top 10. Another frozen stream. Get out of town. Thaw it out. Tell them to thaw it out. Lap 215 of 301. They are running. Check your internet connection, Palzer. Man, Chase Elliott's got to turn on them jets, boy. Come on, you got a mustache now, dog. If he doesn't win today, he'll definitely win Kansas if he keeps the mustache. But he has to keep the mustache alive. I'm going to try to get Chase Elliott on Motorsport Report this week. For those of you that are tuned in here, every Wednesday I do a live show between 12 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time where we talk about everything happening in the world of motorsports. It's called the Motorsport Report. And we have driver guests coming on from time to time. We had Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on this last episode, and we just break it all down. We have a good time. We talk it out. Yes, gas pedal is on the right. You got to let them know, Amanda. Got to let them know sometime. Logano, Blaney, Larson, Byron, and Hamlin make out your top 5. Nothing's changed since then. Who brings out the next caution? I know we got some of you in the chat here ready to win a little pack. But we got us. We got us a little race on our hands, guys. Lap 217 of 301. Let's see how the strategy shakes out. Will there be another caution? It's getting very spread out at this point. But Blaney is coming up on Logano now. And I think we're about to see a transfer of wealth, if you will. Because we all know who the top dog at Penske is, and his name is Ryan Blaney. Look, his name is Ryan Blaney. His name is Ryan Blaney, and we all know that. But if you make this face, but we all can agree that if Joey Logano makes that face before a race, he came to play. So if you ever see Joey Logano make that face, you know he came to play. It's the smell your own fart face of Joey Logano. That's when him and Paul Wolfe really turn on the lights. Blaney now closing in 0.37 seconds behind the leader. He's going to reel him in. We know he can. The odds makers have had him at the top this whole time. It was never a doubt for FanDuel, Caesars, and DraftKings. It was never a doubt. Blaney plus 250 to win. They got Logano at plus 250 now. Oh, minus 250. Blaney is minus 250 to win on DraftKings. That is doo-doo butter. Minus 180 on FanDuel. Doo-doo butter. And minus 200 on Caesars. Man, remember when he was plus 650 at the beginning of the week? That's a lot better than minus 200. I'll tell you that. 10 p.m. Kobe. Kobe, we'll let you know. Bubba or Barry if they bring out a caution. I don't know where you're at, Kobe, but fucking thanks, dude. If it's 10 p.m. where you are right now, fucking thanks, dude. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. That's crazy. That dude's halfway across the world watching here. Shout out. Logano, Blaney, Larson, Byron, Barry, and Hamlin make up the top 6. Josh Berry is flying. He said, hey, guys, don't forget me. I'm the third wheel of the Penske pack. He's coming. Barry is on fire. Where is Life is Lit? Can we get Life is Lit back in the chat? Hold me now. You know he's feeling good. Joey Logano. That lead is creeping up. The lead is looking like it's maybe disappearing slowly but surely from Joey Logano as Ryan Blaney gets the works. Fix this guy's clock, man. Where are you at? Jim, don't you know this is a worldwide program? Jim. It's all around the world, Jim. We're worldwide, dude. Prestige worldwide. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, William Byron, and Josh Berry make up your top 5. Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain, and Carson Hocevar make up your top 10. See, I told y'all Cindric ain't have none for that top 10, bro. He ain't have nothing for that. He never did. He never did. Biggest story of this race still is Denny Hamlin turning Ty Gibbs into the wall. That's still the biggest story of this one. We're on lap 224 of 301. Who's going to bring out this next caution? Jim France says Hocevar. S2 says Larson. Owen Me Money says it's going to be Blaney or Ricky Stenhouse. Cody says it's Bubba or Barry. Chastain's or Christian says it's Kyle Busch or Cody Ware. Amanda says it's Logano or Hamlin. Colin says it's Cole Custer. Bruiser Cruiser says it's going to be Austin Dillon or Tyler Reddick. Hurst says Zane Smith or Ross Chastain. And then I say Cindric. I say Cindric brings out the next one. That Barry top 3. Home and now. Welcome back, Life is Lit. 10-1 top 3 odds. We took it on Wednesday. We took him plus 150 for a top 10 on Wednesday on the Motorsport Report. It was so early, Life is Lit. It was so early. Glad to see that life is back lit for you. Home and now. Here comes Ryan Blaney all over the ass of Joey Logano. Let's watch Ryan Blaney blow the fake hair off of Johnny Logano's head. We're going to call him Johnny Logano because he thinks he looks like Johnny Bravo, but he's just Joey Logano. He tried. Could be, Bruiser. Penske power, but we all know that Ryan Blaney's the top dog at Penske. He doesn't have fake hair. See, I'm a bald man. I'm a bald man, and I embrace being bald. So does Chase Briscoe. And I give Chase Briscoe all of the credit in the world because we're two Chases with high testosterone, and that's why our hair is losing. That's why our hair is falling out because we have high T. Here goes Blaney for the lead, and he has taken it. And Josh Berry just got around Kyle Larson. It's Blaney, Logano, and Berry. Top 3. Let's fucking go. Home and now. Life is Lit is back in it. He is back in the chat. He is risen from the dead on this glorious Sunday. Home and now. We knew it. It was never a doubt. And it's right back how we started. Full circle moment here on the live stream today. Right back how we started this one. You gotta love it. You gotta fucking love it, dude. Why wouldn't you love it? It's always a good time. It's always a good time. It's always fun. Man, I'm seeing all these commercials, and I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And we're going to have the phone lines open after this, too. So you guys get to call in. I'm going to keep the phone lines open. As long as the calls are coming in, show goes on. And that's just how it goes. Blaney, Logano, Barry, Larson, and Byron make up your top 5. Hamlin, Elliott, Bell, Chastain, and Hocevar round out your top 10 with 71 laps to go here in New Hampshire. I'm going to take a quick break. Do not go anywhere. The race is just getting started, if you know what I mean. Pit stops are underway. Ryan Blaney has came in. I just went and ate some chips, and I feel like I'm back. I just went and had a mouthful of chips. I'm still got a lot. I'm still going to eat a lot after this. The Noah Gragson cheese sticks never came. We'll drink a Coca-Cola Classic. So Ryan Blaney, first one on pit road. Now Cindric coming in. Cindric's going to try to get up in the mix. Cindric thinks he can get in the mix of this one. Let's see what happens for him. Logano, Barry, Larson. Here comes Christopher Bell into the pits right now. Let's see how this stop goes. First JGR car into the pits is Christopher Bell. Looks good. And here comes the 19. So second Joe Gibbs car is in now in the playoffs. Says he's a little tight, according to the broadcast. 10-second stop for Bell. Briscoe. Oh, shit. 10.2 for Briscoe. Dillon had a 10.8. Waiting to see what Bowman's time is now, but the cars are coming back out on the track. We're shuffling. That's okay, Jim. Look, even if he doesn't make it here on time, we'll take a rain check. But here we go. Logano, Barry, Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Elliott, Chastain, McDowell, Priest, and Allmendinger make up your top 10. Green flag pit stops have started. They need to bring Elliott in fast if he's going to be a factor in this one. Kyle Larson's now on pit road. The boys are out. They got him out with a really good, looks like a good, he had a 10.8, not the best stop. Byron with an 8.8. Holy shit. Hamlin with a 10.1. So the fastest pit stop right now, Byron with a 9.8. Very good for Byron. Very good for William Byron. Remember, Rudy Fugle and the boys, they may have their lobster burritos on deck. Let's go look at the live odds. Do we have live odds up? Looks like the odds market is closed with these pit stops happening, and I will let you guys know the moment they reopen them. If they reopen them. Usually we see them shut down around this time. But you never know. You never fucking know. Joey Logano now coming down. Life is lit, says Barry. P1. They're going to have to bring him in. He's going to have to come in and pit very soon. So is Chase Elliott. I think that they're on the gamble strategy now, which makes me very nervous about my bet on Chase Elliott to win. Looks like they're gambling. Hey, that's what we do here. We're just gambling men and women. We just here to do a little gambling. And right now, with Elliott still in second, Elliott still not coming into the pits is concerning to me. They gotta have to bring him in. Obviously, Gustafson's got him on a strategy right now. He's obviously following with Barry. Fastest lap of the race has been a 30 flat. Lap 241 of 301 is what we're currently sitting on in New Hampshire. Josh Berry, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Buescher, and Ryan Blaney make up your top 5. It's looking like right now, if this thing goes green, this is Blaney's race to lose. I'll put it that way. Here we go. So Elliott's obviously coming into the pits. You guys might be a little bit ahead of me. Tyler Reddick's in on the pits on the television screen. Here comes Josh Berry into pit. It's time to pit, Chase. They might be gambling. I don't really think this is a good time to gamble if they are gambling. Whatever Gustafson's doing, he's about to miss his window. I'll tell you that. An 8-8, a 9-8. Okay, so Byron and Barry with the same time in the pits. Barry had, okay, life is lit. Home and now. This is one of those moments, dude, because he just had the same pit time as William Byron, which was very fast getting out. So we'll see how that shakes out for him. I don't know. He had a really good pit time, I'll tell you that. I don't know if he's got a chance to win, but he's definitely, I mean, for me, I got him for a top 10, so I know that's locked in. I feel good about that one. But with Elliott, all right, here comes Elliott to pit now. Elliott's going to have a really fast stop. They're going to have to nail this perfectly for him to have a shot, and then we're probably still going to have a caution. And this is where we get a little quiet. This is where the rubber meets the road. Chase Elliott's now in. He's got a mustache. How fast can the boys whip? Come on. Get him out. 7-8. A 9-8 for Chase Elliott. So Barry, Byron, and Elliott all with a 9-8, which is the fastest stops on pit road right now. Looks like Hamlin had an issue on pit road. The jack got stuck and ran over one of his pit crew members' feet. Oh, damn, dude. Someone's foot got ran over. Oh, shit. I can do top 3, too. I got him 10-1 for a top 3. I don't know what DraftKings was thinking on that one. 10-1. It's fucking nuts. All right, let's take a gander. I want to know who's going to cause the next caution. Are we going to have some green flags? Are we going to have a green flag finish? 246 of 301. Do we get another caution? Let's see. Playoff round of 12. Right now, Blaney's in the lead. Byron, Larson, Hamlin, Bell, Logano, Briscoe, Elliott. Right now, Chastain, Cindric, Reddick, and Wallace are on the bubble. They are in the red. So drivers in the red. Chastain, Cindric, Reddick, and Wallace. Elliott is plus 7 points to the good. Elliott needs to have at least a top 5, I would think. You want to have at least a top 5 in this one. Yeah, Hamlin's going to have to pay the dinner tab for the foot rollover, and I can't wait. I want to be at the dinner when Denny Hamlin's talking to Ty Gibbs tonight. That's the story of this race by far, is Hamlin turning Ty Gibbs because he wouldn't get the fuck out the way. I want to be at that lobster dinner tonight. I want to be there. Blaney, Logano, Barry, Byron, and Larson make up your top 5. Hamlin, Bell, Hocevar, Chastain, and Briscoe round out the top 10. Still have some drivers yet to come in, but, you know, for Chase right now, I would say, I don't know. It's not looking too hot. It's not looking too hot for us betting on Chase Elliott. We're definitely going to need that caution. Let's see what can happen, but we've got some very spread out racing happening right now. Not a whole lot of passing. There was 2 cars I saw side by side in that whole line. Pretty spread out right now. Blaney's out in front, clear lead. Logano, Berry, Byron, and Larson rounding out that top 5. And now we go to commercial. Denny is Leroy Jenkins today. All right, so let's go over who's going to cause the next caution. Jim France says Hocevar or Danica. S2 says Larson. OME Money has Blaney and Ricky. Cody has Bubba and Barry. Christian has Kyle Busch or Cody Ware. Amanda has Logano or Hamlin. Colin has Cole Custer. Bruiser Cruiser has Austin Dillon or Tyler Reddick. Hurst has Zane Smith or Ross Chastain. And I myself chose Cindric. And if you guess who is going to bring out the next caution, you win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. All you got to do is say one of those drivers that are going to bring out the caution, one of the drivers I did not mention. It has to be a driver I didn't mention, and we'll see. Ty could be a little dynamite and clocked in. Yeah, I mean, he said he can't wait for next week. I don't know if that's just him trying to play tough guy, because I think we all know that Joe Gibbs would smack that ass if Ty Gibbs actually wrecked one of his playoff drivers in a race. I for one would love to see it. I would love to see Ty Gibbs try to do something to Denny Hamlin when Denny Hamlin is leading the charge. I would love to see Ty Gibbs try to do something like that. I think it would be great. I think it would be good for everyone if we saw that, right? Blaney, Logano, Berry, Byron, and Larson make up your top 5. Hamlin, Bell, Hocevar, Chastain, and Briscoe make up your top 10, with Elliott running 11th and Bowman running in 12th. So there you go. A lot of racing left to go. 49 laps to go here in New Hampshire. We are winding down. What's up, the 816 guy? Who's going to bring out the next caution? You guessed correctly, and you can win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. Already had 3 winners today. Guessed correctly. Good to see you. Oh, there it is! And it's Cody Ware! Christian, are you in the chat? Christian, you have just won a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. Cody Ware brings out the caution. Christian, you have to claim your pack before green flag resumes. Christian, let's go. He's in the chat. All right, that is now 4 of you motherfuckers that have won today. 4 packs going out in the mail today. Phil has won. Life is Lit has won. Racing Road, and now Christian has won a pack. Christian, hit me up at Garage Guy Chase on either Twitter, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, whatever. Find me, give me your address, and I will get these out to you. All right, let's go. Any other takers? Do we have any other takers? Let's go ahead before. We don't really even need to know the story. Cody Ware, caution. All right, Jim France says Hocevar or Danica. S2 has Larson. OME Money has Blaney or Ricky. Cody has Bubba and Barry. Amanda has Logano and Hamlin. Colin has Cole Custer. Bruiser Cruiser has Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick. Hurst has Zane Smith and Ross Chastain. I myself have Cindric. And the 816 guy is now going to take Bell. All right, so the 816 guy has taken Christopher Bell off the board. Thank you. So Christopher Bell now off the board. More pit stops now under caution are taking place, getting some new tires. William Byron, Joey Logano, Blaney, Larson all coming down to the pits. Who is staying out? Josh Berry is staying out. Bubba Wallace has chose to stay out. Let's see some of these other drivers coming off now. All right, so Blaney, Logano, Byron, Hamlin, Larson, Hocevar, Chastain all come in for 2 tires. Barry and Elliott have stayed out. Let's go! That's how you execute. That's how you execute. We got Chase Elliott at 16-1, baby. He shaved a mustache, and Barry stayed out. So this one's big. Life is lit. Home and now. And the boards are all closed. FanDuel, Caesars, DraftKings have all locked up bets for the day. We know we got that Josh Berry top 10. Wyatt, welcome aboard. Wyatt, who do you think is going to cause a caution? I need to get you on here, dude. You need to get on here. Who causes the caution? All right, the 8-16 guy, Blaney's already taken. I got Elliott at 16-1, so I'm happy. You got him at 20-1. That's fucking huge, Wyatt. I got him at 16-1. Who's going to cause the next caution, Wyatt? If you guess correctly, you get a pack of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. You tell me who's causing the next caution, Wyatt. 8-16 guy, I got you down with Bell. You can choose one more, but here are the drivers off the board. Hocevar is already off the board. Jim France has him covered. Okay. Owing Me Money says he got Chase at 19-1. Let's fucking go! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how we execute on this live stream. That's how we get them. Bruiser Cruiser says, I bet Elliott every week, and that's another way to get it done. Barry at 40-1. Let's fucking go, Wyatt. All right. Christian sent me a message on Instagram. Thank you, brother, for letting me know. I will write that down. So I know who to go for on IG. Life is lit and Phil. However you guys have elected to get a hold of me. Remember, I'm at Garage Guy Chase on all social media. Hit me up there. Let me know. Who do you think is going to cause an X caution? Get the driver in the chat. Win a pack of 1995 Upper Deck Series 2. Wyatt Logano is already off the board. So here are the drivers off the board. Hocevar, Larson, Blaney, Stenhouse, Bubba, Josh Berry, Logano, Hamlin, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, Zane Smith, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, and Christopher Bell. Those are the guys that I already have on the list. Looks like a bad stop for Tyler Reddick there. Logano is already off. Amanda has Logano, Wyatt. Keep guessing. Keep putting them in the chat. Who is going to cause the next caution? These are the drivers that are already off the board. Hocevar, Larson, Blaney, Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, Josh Berry, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon, Tyler Reddick, Zane Smith, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, and Chris Bell. SVG says Wyatt. I will take SVG from Wyatt. Sorry, 816 guy. I got to go with Wyatt. He was ahead. That's a good pick. SVG already been the main character of a caution here today. Not a bad pick. 816 guy, you can have one more guy. Amanda Elliott, I know, I got you logged in for Logano. All right, Wyatt says McDowell. Okay. You can do both. You want to do SVG and McDowell? You can do both. No worries, 816 guy. You're good. Hey, and if you're new here, if you hit the subscribe button, Dale Earnhardt will pop up right here on the screen, I promise. 816 can have SVG. Okay, so Bell and SVG for 816. McDowell for Wyatt. That was very generous of you, Wyatt. Thank you. 816 guy has Bell and SVG. Wyatt now has McDowell. Austin Dillon's already off the board. Bruiser Cruiser has Austin Dillon, Wyatt. Try again. You could always go for I don't know. But here we go. We're a red flag. Green flag racing. Josh Berry up front. Chase Elliott. Ryan Blaney trying to quickly regain that position. They're fanning out now behind. Chase Elliott's holding his ground though. And now Joey Logano tucks in on the high side behind Byron. Elliott left out kind of hanging with Byron racing side by side. So Josh Berry, Ryan Blaney, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano make up your top five. Still got a lot of movement going on. Wyatt says Reddick, he's already chosen. So I got everybody locked in. So Wyatt, you got McDowell for right now. We are back racing though. Josh Berry, anytime that you want to get in, you can. Here we go. So let's take a gander here. Berry, Blaney, Byron, Elliott, Logano, and Larson round out your top 6. The racing is getting going. Let's go Ryan Blanket. Ryan Blanket. We learned earlier in this stream what that means. Josh Berry, though, holding the ground for now, but Blaney is going to be tough. And I don't think Berry is going to really get in his way, but we'll see what happens. Berry not really been the more relaxed guy out of all this with 40 laps to go now in New Hampshire. So here we go. We got Ryan Blaney inching in now, coming in on the inside of Berry. Will he make the pass here? If he gets it here, I'm afraid it's over. Dangy. That's okay. We just need a Josh Berry top 3 or a top 10, and I'll be happy. Blaney now taking the lead. Berry into second. Byron right there in P3. Elliott P4. Logano in 5th. All under a second from each other. We're racing. 39 laps to go in New Hampshire. Who's getting a lobster today? Who's going home with a lobster in hand? Who's it going to be? It does take about 10 laps for Elliott. We all know that Elliott's got the good long-run car, and he's right where he needs to be. He needs to hit his marks, and he can challenge. 38 laps to go. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. We have 38 laps to go in this race, 816 guy. Life is lit. Wants the home and now Josh Berry win. Don't know if he's got quite the chops for the win today. But everyone seems like Ryan Blanket. Shout out to Ryan Blanket. Big shout out to Ryan Blanket. I'm going to start calling him that when I talk to him and be like, what's up, Ryan Blanket? How are you? He's going to be like, what the fuck are you say to me? That's what he's going to say. All right, Chase Elliott stayed out now. Here's Joey Logano getting the better of him on the inside, trying to challenge him for 4th. He got those new fresh tires. Logano using those fresh tires, but Elliott says, not so fast, fart smell boy. Watch me go. Remember, Joey Logano did make this face to start the race. Joey Logano did make this face. And anytime Joey Logano makes that face, you usually know he could be a handful at the race. So there we go. I wake up every morning, I piss excellence. Thank you for the sub. If somebody just subbed, usually if I see that in the chat, that's how I know. Because my eyes are fixated on this race right now. We've got an intense battle between Elliott and Logano. It looks like right now Logano may get the better. But here comes Elliott with a big run on the outside. Let's see if he can hold it. Just close the gap, baby. Just close it. And for now, Chase Elliott's going to close it up, opening it back up again. Let's see. We all know Elliott's got a good long-run car here, but can he hold on? We got to call Ryan Blanket. Yes, amen, Amanda. We choose mustache over fart face any day of the week. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano round out your top 5. Logano really not able to get around Elliott. Who'd have thought? This is good racing we got going on right now. All eyes on Joey Logano and Chase Elliott. This battle's big, but we need to get a little bit more laps in. We're on lap. We got 33 to go. 33, kind of a Masonic number, kind of an Illuminati signal. Could be the Illuminati. What's it going to be? Here comes Bell on the outside for 8th, trying to get it from Carson Hocevar. We got movement back yonder. What these boys back yonder doing? Who's going to cause the next caution? Who's going to cause the next caution? That's what we want to know. Let's see what's going on back yonder. Christopher Bell trying to battle it out with Hocevar. Got a little smoke coming off the tires. Christopher Bell maybe getting a little rattled. Looks like Hocevar might be rattling in Bell a little bit. Boy, the JGR fallout today. That's the story of the day. The JGR family drama. The JGR family drama with 32 laps to go. Austin Dillon. Got Austin Dillon trying to make a pass back here on old McDowell. Old McDowell had a farm. Ryan Blaney now going ready to lead his 85th lap of this race. Josh Berry in 2nd. William Byron in 3rd. Elliott in 4th and Logano in 5th. Glued. Glued. Thank you, 816 guy. You hit the sub, you'll see Dale Earnhardt. It'll pop up on the screen. It's a guarantee. Ask Jim France burner account. He knows. Blanket has the best car so far. Here we go. We're heating up. You hit the sub right now. You hit subscribe. You're going to see Dale Earnhardt pop up on the screen. It's a guarantee. Blaney, Barry, Byron, Elliott, Logano. Austin Dillon in 11th and Ryan Preece in 12th? What? All right, he's holding. All right, Joey Logano looks like he's trying to get the pass on, but Chase Elliott is not letting up easy. He said he's not letting go without a fight. He's got a mustache. And like Amanda said, we choose mustache over fart face any day of the week. Yeah, Elliott's not going to let him have that. Who's going to bring out the next caution? That's the question now. 29 laps to go in this race. Blaney, Barry, Byron, Logano, and Elliott now make up your top 5. And let's look at the round of 12. The points so far, Elliott now 13 points to the good, and Briscoe only plus 7 points to the good. But Chastain, Cindric, Reddick, and Wallace all in the red now on the bubble. Something to watch. Something to watch here with 28 laps to go. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, William Byron, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott make up your top 5 in the race right now. Don't go anywhere after this race. You're going to be able to call in live, give me your immediate reaction of what we saw today. I think the hottest story of the day has to be Denny Hamlin turning Ty Gibbs early in this race. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to hear about that. But also, too, Blaney just showing big dog status has kind of been the story of the day. Ryan Blaney just kind of showing everybody, hey, I am the big dog at Penske. I am the top guy at Penske. It's not Joey Logano. It's not Austin Cindric. I'm Ryan Blaney, and this is my team. That's what he's showing today. Joey Logano has fake hair, and he makes fart faces. He makes smell my own fart faces, and he has fake hair. Ryan Blaney has real hair, and that's why he's the top dog at Penske. Okay? You know, some may argue at Joe Gibbs Racing, Denny Hamlin, who's the big guy? Is it Denny Hamlin? Or is it Chase Briscoe? Chase Briscoe's like me. We're balding. We're balding boys, okay? Hamlin, he's still got his hair, kind of. You know? Who's the top dog? But when you have a mustache like this, there's no way around it. Chase Elliott's the top dog at Hendrick right now. He's got a mustache. Top dog. All in. Look, the hottest story of the day is Chase Elliott's mustache, but it's the Joe Gibbs Racing family drama. We have to be real. Chase Elliott having a mustache is huge. It's huge. He shaved a mustache. That shows you how serious he is going into the round of 12. I mean, look, I'll never forget. I told him. I said, look, Chase, listen to me. I said, you need to shave a mustache. This was 2 years ago. I said, Chase, you need to shave a mustache. And you're going to win in Atlanta. And look what happened. Look what happened. He shaved the mustache and he won. I told him. And now the mustache is returned. And he's running top 5 in New Hampshire. You tell me. Josh Berry is now reeling in on Ryan Blaney. He said he doesn't want to be. He said he didn't want to be the third wheel anymore. He said, I want to win this race. Josh Berry, 40-1 to win this race. By the way, Wyatt has him. We know that our guy Wyatt has him locked in at 40-1 to win this thing. We got a top 10 and a top 3 on him. So I'll be happy with a top 10 or a top 3. But, man, to see Josh Berry challenging for this win right now after bringing out the first caution in this race. I mean, I can't say I'm not surprised. I am the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. If you go look at my X right now on my X account, we manifested a Josh Berry top 10, and that energy could have boiled over. I am from New Orleans. I have a little bit of hoodoo voodoo in my soul. Okay, I'm the only man in motorsports with a crystal ball. It's just how it goes. 21 laps to go right now. 21 laps to go. Barry literally under a second, all over the ass of Ryan Blaney. William Byron 2 seconds back. It is Barry and Blaney right now battling for the win. This is big. This is big. 20 laps to go now in New Hampshire. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, William Byron, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott round out your top 5. Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and Carson Hocevar round out your top 10. Yeah, damn right, Jim. And I'll put a hex on you, boy. You better watch out. I got the voodoo doll on tap, dude. And I'll poke it with a pin. Don't tempt me, Jim. So let's look here. Josh Berry looking like he's losing a little bit of ground on Blaney now. We got some defensive tactics. This is where Blaney has to step up. Okay? This is where he's got to step up. No, I will not. I'm not falling for any traps on this live stream. But if you listen closely, you can hear them talking. Okay? I'm a radio man. I'm a professional. I'm a voodoo woman named Phyllis. That's me. Here we are. Blaney, Barry, Byron, Logano, and Elliott. 18 laps to go right now. I got Jim France in the chat. You really think I'm going to show the screen? Come on. Come on. He's waiting. I'm not just going to give him that. I'm not going to give him that. Jim France is just waiting for me to show the screen. Jim France is here. He's got his finger on the trigger. Blaney in first. Barry now closing in with 17 laps to go. William Byron in third. Joey Logano fourth. Chase Elliott make up your top 5. And Josh Berry is all over the ass of Ryan Blaney. This could be the one. This could be the one that Josh Berry does. Because I told everybody, if you watch Motorsport Report on Wednesday, if you tuned in live for that show, which I know maybe a lot of you didn't. I know everybody's got shit to do on Wednesday, whatever. But if you were there for that show and you listened, we talked about how when you take the pressure off of Josh Berry, he flows. Like he just flows and goes. When he doesn't have that pressure on his shoulders, he will perform. And we are seeing that played out in real time right now. This shows a lot about the psychology, I feel like, of Josh Berry and the entire team around him. If they can just tweak a little bit of things mentally, this dude is going to be a long-term playoff contender. We have nowhere near seen the end days for Josh Berry. This man is here to stay, and he's here to stay for a long fucking time. But yes, Ryan Blaney is not going to give this up easily. Not at all. And you're seeing it now, the back and forth that's playing out with 14 laps to go in New Hampshire. The back and forth that's playing out right now between Blaney and Berry is such a cat and mouse game. Okay, nobody else is creeping up on him. Byron is 2 seconds behind. Logano's 4 seconds behind Byron. Unless there's a caution at this point, this is the way things are going to run down. It's Berry or it's Blaney, and it's going to be a battle. Now, when we look at the record here, obviously Josh Berry is kind of a specialist, but here he goes now. He's getting closer and closer, but he lost it just a little bit on that turn. Berry loses it just a little bit coming out of that turn, so that's going to be good for Blaney. Blaney now just having to really show his defense. And we're coming up on lap traffic too, guys. So we are coming up on lap traffic. Josh Berry's right on the bumper of him. Josh Berry right on the bumper now. And it does look like there is some lap traffic in the distance. So we know if this thing goes green, they're gonna come up on some of the back of the pack runners right now. Yes, dude. Where is Life is Lit? Hold me now. Life is lit. Oh, shit. Big slide for Berry. Hold me now. We're 6 feet from the edge. This whole race has just turned into an edge fest. We got us an edge fest going on in New Hampshire. I'd like a big side of edge with my lobster, please. Oh my God, what a slide, dude. Josh Berry is teasing us, boys. He's teasing us. And now, let's see how he reels it back in. Nobody else is in contention for this one. This is Blaney or Berry's race. And we have 10 laps to go in New Hampshire. Denny Hamlin all on the ass of Chase Briscoe right now. Let's run out the playoff round of 12 with 10 laps to go. Penske on the play. You would know, Jim France. You would know. Jim France burner account in the chat. He would know who's got the button. What's Roger doing right now? What kind of chips is Roger eating? That's what I want to know. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, William Byron, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott make up your top 5. Christopher Bell, Larson, Chastain, McDowell, and Hocevar make up the top 10. 9 laps to go in New Hampshire. Right now, Chastain, Cindric, Reddick, and Wallace are in the red. Briscoe, 10 points to the good. Elliott, 13 points to the good going into next week in Kansas during the round of 12 in the NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs. And stick around after this race. I'm going to open up the phone lines. So if you have an instant race reaction that you'd like to give, you want to call in, talk about your story of the race, I will open up the phone lines for everyone once this race is over to call in and speak their minds. But with 8 laps to go, it is currently Ryan Blaney's race to lose, with Josh Berry now getting close to 1 second behind him. And we are coming up on lap traffic. 7 laps to go. Anything can still happen. Anything goes. Let's see what happens. All right, lap traffic just getting out of the way now. Now we've got Bell trying to make a pass on Chase Elliott. So we're watching out of Bell's view right now. He looks like he's trying to come up. Elliott's just kind of like hitting his marks, doing his thing. He pretty much knows, like, hey, it's top 5, whatever. He's got a mustache. He's ready for Kansas and the Roval next week, I'll tell you that. Berry now closing back in. Berry now gaining some ground, though, on Blaney. I wouldn't say it's over just yet. But I'm happy with a top 3 and a top 10 from Josh Berry. That's what we had locked in. And we're hoping so. We know Elliott's probably out of this one unless there's a caution that comes out right now. I don't see how Elliott's going to be able to win this one. This is Ryan Blaney's race to lose. And it looks like Berry is got a good bit of a distance now behind him. So this is looking like Blaney's race. We'll see what happens, though. 5 laps to go in New Hampshire. Blaney, Berry, Byron, Logano, and Elliott make up your top 5, with Berry the only driver close enough to challenge Blaney for a win. And I think this is how we all kind of played this. We all kind of expected to see this one play out this way. Plus 650 for Blaney earlier in the week. We did like those odds. We talked about that on the show. We all locked in. The mortal lock was plus 150 for a Josh Berry top 10. That was a mortal lock. So we know we had that one. The Ryan Blaney plus 650 was good odds. He was never any shorter than, well, he was never any longer than that throughout the rest of the week. Yeah, we would definitely need a caution at this point, Jim. Hey, Jim, you might know some guys. Who's going to bring it out with 3 to go? 3 to go. Put it out. Put it out. Here we go. 3 laps to go. Blaney and Berry. This is all Blaney at this point. Blaney is in position to get his first win of the playoffs. Lock himself in to the round of 8. Ryan Blaney wins today. He locks himself into the round of 8. We won't really have to see too much out of him going into Kansas and going into the Roval. Really executed where it mattered today. I literally texted the guy earlier this week. I said, hey, dude, lock in. Lock in. And look at him. 1 lap to go. Blaney. Old Blaine dog. Final lap of New Hampshire is right now happening upon us. Caution comes out. It's Blaney's race at this point. And I think we all kind of know whose race it is. Getting ready to come out of turn number 4. Ryan Blaney is going to be the winner. Shout out to Ryan Blanket. He wins in New Hampshire, the Mobil 1301. Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, William Byron, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott are your top 5 finishers. And 6th was Bell, Larson, McDowell, Chastain, and Briscoe, rounding out the top 10. What a fucking race. We got storylines out the ass going into the round of 12. We're starting off the round of 12 hot. Ryan Blaney's already locked into the round of 8. Spot secured. Penske turning it on right when they're supposed to. Good job, Blanket. Shout out to Phil, Life is Lit, The Racing Road, and Christian for winning packs of 95 Upper Deck Series 2. It's been a fun day. It's been a super fun day. We're going to open up these phone lines here in just a bit, so don't go anywhere. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to get some instant reactions from you guys on this race. The JGR family drama. What's going to happen at the dinner table between Denny, Ty, and Joe tonight? That's what everyone really wants to know. I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, we're going to open up the phone lines. Don't go anywhere on this stream. Don't go anywhere. And because of that, I'm just going to leave the camera the way it is. Don't go nowhere. Blaney's going to get the checkered flag right now. Looks like we've already lost a good bit of the viewership, but that's okay. Phone lines are getting open. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that up on the screen right now. So there we go. I got to update a lot of the stuff on the bottom. 980-317-8717. Call in if you have something to say. The lines are open now. Let me know what you have to say about this race that we just watched. The Mobil 1301, Ryan Blaney takes the win. Josh Berry, so close, but another top 3 performance from Josh Berry. Huge. Hamlin going to send him when he needs to. Big W for Blanket. We're going to start calling Ryan Blaney Blanket in this chat now. But, yeah, get your calls in 980-317-8717 if you have something you want to say about this race. A lot of drama that is being kicked off. The Joe Gibbs Racing family drama between Denny, Ty, and Joe. How is that going to go tonight? No telling. And if nobody wants to call in today, be sure to tune in this Wednesday on the Motorsport Report between 12 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can get your calls in all throughout that show. We're going to be talking about all the news, all the breakdowns, and that might actually be the better time to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. Because, boys and girls, it's been another fun day. We got 4 pack winners, 4 giveaways that we've done today, and this has always been fun. We're going to get better. We're going to come back. The allergy season is going to subside. We got to kill some allergies. We're going to come back next week strong. Be ready for the race at Kansas. I will be live. Join me on Wednesdays between 12 and 2 p.m. Eastern Time for the Motorsport Report. We'll be talking about all kinds of racing going on. And also be sure to tune in on next Sunday for Kansas. We'll be right back at it again. This has been fun. It's been a great day. Much love to everybody. Thanks so much for joining the stream. And we'll see you all in Kansas. And hopefully some of y'all from Motorsport Report. Ta-ta, goodbye. Love, goodbye. Bye-bye. You trying to call? All right, I'll hold it up for you if you're trying to call. I'll hold the line for you if you're trying to call. Let's see. Well, that explains it. That explains it. All right, now, Wyatt, it should work now. There's no telling how many people were actually trying to call. I wasn't logged in. Give me grace. Give me grace. Let's go back to the main cam. All right, there it is, 980-317-8717. I'll give us a couple more minutes. The phone lines are open. If I don't get any calls in within the next minute, we're going to shut this bad boy down for the day. But if we get a call and we keep, there we come. Got us a call. Let's see. Motorsport Report. Hey, let me make sure we got you loud and clear on the screen. Give me 1 minute to make sure we got you loud and clear. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Jackson. I'm calling from Greensville, North Carolina.
Calling from Greensville, North Carolina. All right, give me 1 second while I get this fixed because I want to make sure everybody can hear you.
Okay, Jim, folks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's see.
I just wanted to make a couple shout-outs, man.
There we go. We got you now. So what's your name? Where you calling from?
Justin, J-U-S-T-I-N, Justin. I'm calling from Greensville, North Carolina.
All right.
Bro, I don't know. Maybe you need to heard Raleigh, but it's a little town not far from Raleigh.
All right, and what you got for us, bro? I think he had pretty good equipment, though, bro. I mean, he's sitting there right now. They're interviewing him. You can tell he's sad as shit. But I would say his equipment was pretty damn good, dude, for that second place finish. He's just got to figure out how to close a little bit. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, that's just true. Yeah. They're saying here in the chat, they said, man, Barry was told to stand down, shake my head. It kind of seemed that way. I don't know. I mean, it's just Blaney's good. Yeah. Agree. Man, he shaved that you don't want to believe he shaved the mustache for nothing. You know what I'm saying? When the dude puts the mustache, when he shaved the mustache, dog. But I feel good about him going into Kansas next week. I will say that. I do feel good. Like, obviously, I think he finished 13 points to the good in the playoffs right now. So we should see him have a really good run at Kansas. He's performed well there before. So, looking good for that, looking out for that. But you're absolutely right. They should have definitely had – they were on a different strategy today. Yep. Brother, that means a ton to me. Thanks so much. Yeah, keep tuning in and be a part of it, and we have some fun here in the chat. So glad to have you on board, man. Appreciate you. All right. There we go. You can get your calls in right now, 980-317-8717. Talk about this race. Lee Diffie, Jeff Burton, Steve Letarte, they're all up in the booth right now talking about it. Man, Josh Berry so close to a win here in New Hampshire. Gets another top 3 finish, though. Finished 3rd last year at this race. Now a 2nd-place finish. This is obviously his specialty track, and this is going to be a track that people are going to be looking at Josh Berry at for over the next 5 years, I would say. I mean, this has obviously become his chosen track. When is Josh Berry going to get the win here? That's what we're all going to be looking at going into now. Another big thing we're going to be looking at going into this week, the Joe Gibbs drama. Denny Hamlin. It could be quickly forgotten about, but Denny Hamlin turned Ty Gibbs in this race. Ty Gibbs had comments about about how he can't wait for next week. Excited to get back on the track next week at Kansas. What does it mean? I am going to have to call the man on his bluff. I don't think he's going to do anything. I want to know what you guys think, though. 980-317-8717. Shout out to my man from Greensville calling in. So it was one of the calls that we've had today on the show. Always great to hear from some new voices on this program. And again, if you don't want to call in today, make sure to call in on Wednesdays between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. for the Motorsport Report. This is the show basically that I put on every week on Wednesdays. We talk about NASCAR, IndyCar, everything but Formula One pretty much. And that's what we do, and we give a good look ahead at what's going to be happening for the next week's NASCAR race or whatever races are happening at that time. Do want to say big shout out to everybody for tuning in today. The conversation is happening right now. Joe Gibbs is talking with Denny Hamlin on the track. They got cameras on it. They both look pissed. I cannot wait to see what the story is with this one, because that's going to be the make or break. It was so close, such a close one for Barry. But, man, what a good time. What a good time. I had such a good time with you guys here in the comments today as well. So I do want to say big shout out. I'm going to go ahead and shut everything down for the day. But we will see you all again live on Wednesday between 12 and 2 p.m. You'll see me live between 12 and 2 p.m. on Wednesdays. Don't forget Motorsport Report. If I don't catch you there, I'll see you for next Sunday for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Kansas. Had a great time. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you guys later.